Hello, hello, everyone. Hello, Laura. How's it going? Hi, Molly. How you ladies doing tonight? Hi, Quiet Train. How's it going? I'm good, I guess. Hi, Jessica. Hi, Snow Angel. Hi, DW. Hi, Karen. Y'all just pouring in, ain't you? Y'all got to excuse me. I want gummy bears. The kids are in bed, so that's when you eat all the snacks. Hi, Sarah. Oh, quiet. You're not going to be a creeper tonight. Well, it's fine if you're a creeper. I mean, you get more work done that way. I have to have my clean snack to eat while the kids are in bed, because then they won't ask me for any. Is that sad? I don't care. You know how hard it is to be able to eat a bag of these by myself? I'm going to give it a few more minutes before I give it my disclaimer. I'm going to do some more work on my diamond painting, because as you can see, I don't got no more left over here. It's almost done. It should be done tomorrow. I'll explain why it's not going to be done tonight. It should have been done tonight. All right, DW, thanks for not letting me feel alone. I mean, I don't mind sharing my snacks with the kids, but there's times where you don't want to share your snack. Like, they get snacks. Like, I buy my kids their own snacks. I don't touch their snacks, but they don't understand the snack program. You get your snacks, I got my snacks. They don't understand the snack program, because then the moment you pull out your snack, their snack is irrelevant and they want your snack, and then they eat all your snack and then go back to their snack, and when you ask for one, they tell you no. That's not how the snack program works. No, no. We're going to shut that down right now. Yeah, I think every parent has gone through this phase where they essentially not so much hide the snacks, because like when I was little, my parents would hide them because we would steal them, because we didn't get a whole lot of snacks, so we would steal the snacks, and then they would get mad because we stole them. So I vowed when I got to be a parent, I would never do that to my kids. So I don't hide them. I just don't eat them around my kids. I wait till they're in bed before I eat them. And I literally just put them to bed. And unfortunately, I know a lot of you love hearing Mr. Coffee in the background. Mr. Coffee is not here this evening. It's just me and the kiddos, and I'll explain why. Snack gremlins. Yes. Mr. Coffee is not here this evening because he got called out to work. Um, if you don't know, Mr. Coffee works in the oil field. So he is essentially, he's on call 24/7. And tonight, even though he got called out for a different person, essentially one of his coworkers wasn't capable of driving himself to his location. So my husband got apparently is getting paid to be his personal chauffeur. So Mr. Coffee will not be here this evening. Mr. Coffee might roll in about 3 a.m., which I am not happy about, because we had plans. This year is the first year that oh, sorry, Killian's doing the extra most bestest. Killian Jones, will you get from underneath my table, please, sir? Killian. I'm telling you right now, that ball is not going to come from underneath the table and magically appear. Like, it's not. Sorry, they're playing with the tennis ball and they think that it'll magically reappear if it goes underneath the table. But this year is Mr. Coffee and I's first actual Christmas together. Like, we've had a few Christmases with the kids, but for the longest time, we were too broke to have Christmas. So we figured they were little, they wouldn't know any better. So we didn't have Christmas probably the first 3 years my kids were alive because we didn't have the money to have Christmas. So this year, for the first time, we went out and bought a tree. We went out and got, like, we were doing the most. Like, we got a tree, we got all the fixins and everything else. Cookies and brownies to make during, like, while we're working on the tree and everything. And then as soon as we get home, we had picked it from school, and as soon as we got to the house, let me find my next number. 7. Oh, I had it in my hand. Duh, Alicia. As soon as we got it to the, as soon as we got the tree to the house, his phone rang, and I didn't think anything of it because he told the guy, "No, I'm not going to help you. I have plans with my family. I'm not doing it." Well, see the trash in there? Squirrel syndrome. Well, we tell the kids we had a surprise for them because they've been asking about a Christmas tree because, of course, we don't have no Christmas tree up because we didn't have one. I mean, we did, but when we moved, we just chucked it because we didn't need it. Hey, Red, how's it going, girl? We didn't need the Christmas tree. The Christmas tree that we had before was a hand-me-down. Not that it wasn't any good. It was time to go. It was starting to look like the Charlie Brown's Christmas special Christmas tree. So it was time to say goodbye to the Christmas tree. So we chucked it when we moved, and we decided we were just going to start all over. This is supposed to be our new start. So we were going to just start all over, including the Christmas tree. So we chucked the old one we had. Today we went out and bought a new one, which is pretty nice because it's pre-lit. So I don't have to worry about, like, detangling lights in the 12 panes of Christmas. And I'm sitting there and I hear his phone go off again. And I'm like, you better not have to go out. Like, no. Sure enough, the guy calls back. He's being annoying. And, hey, Crafting with Christy girl, what's going on? But then the guy calls back. It's been told to him by his boss now that he has to take and drive this guy out to his location, which is about 2 hours away. And that's essentially what he does for his job anyways, is he drives to a location and he tests equipment to make sure it's safe for them to work on so they don't blow their faces off, which apparently happened last week to one of the guys, not on his location, but within the company itself. But yeah, so he had to go to work. He's not very happy about it, but he looks cute though, so at least he has that going for him. They don't wear, like, uniforms or anything. They have, like, these really cute button downs that have, like, the company name on the back. That's the only good thing about him having to leave for work. Plus, I guess it was kind of overdue because he literally hadn't been to work, like, all week. He literally has been sitting in this house with me all week. And I'm like, aren't you getting tired of, hanging out? No, he apparently wasn't tired of hanging out. All right, so now that we have a few people here, let me welcome all of you to the After Hours Crafters Lounge. I will be your host, Miss Crochet and Coffee. Unfortunately, I don't have a co-host today because you just heard that whole spiel. If you missed it, Mr. Coffee is at work this evening. He will be back at 3 a.m. I will not be live at 3 a.m. So, unfortunately, if you missed him this time, maybe you can catch him on Sunday. Yes, I'll be going live again on Sunday. Saturdays are family days, people. You won't see any activity on my channel on Saturdays. If you do, something is wrong, I am mad at him, and to get at him, I'm going to put up a video. But normally on Saturdays, you're not going to see me put up no video. Plus, Jen Stitching Wall is going live on Saturday, and which I was kind of bummed today. Like, I was looking, like, okay, it's been a weird day. I woke up this morning. Oh, I was in the middle of something, wasn't I? Squirrel syndrome, for real. Oh my jeez. Okay, again, I'm sorry, guys. I'm so sorry. Again, welcome to the Crafters Lounge. I'm your host, Miss Crochet and Coffee. I do not have a co-host this evening. I want to say that in this live stream, you will hear and possibly see things. I am not responsible for what you hear and possibly see. You will hear cursing, or I guess you'll see cursing. You'll see cursing, You'll hear and see some obscene things. I am not responsible for what you cannot unsee. You might hear vaping. You might hear coughing. You definitely will hear dogs. You might hear children. If any of this offends you, this is not the live for you, and you're going to want to exit stage left now. So yes, so again, welcome everyone to the After Hours Crafters Lounge. Have a good time. Don't hurt nobody's feelings, okay? Life's too short to be hurting people's feelings. Talk about you crafting with Christy. I'm just joking. I love you, girl. Yeah, Red Squirrel Syndrome has been horrible today, and I'll explain why here now, because it's been a day. It has been a day. All right, so I got up this morning, and now everybody keeps saying squirrel, and I'm like, where? I got up this morning, take the kids to school, because if you don't know, they don't have buses in North Dakota. I am my child's bus. So I have to take my monsters to school every morning, which is fine because, I can help get them dressed and see them off and blah, 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 and all that fun mommy stuff. And I thought I was going to hate it because I don't want to have to get up and put pants on and help get two little monsters dressed and drive them. Yeah, that's a whole lot of stuff to be doing at 7 in the morning. Either way, it's been going great. I actually don't mind it. Hi everyone, it's Saturday, 11 a.m. at my side. Hope all is... Oh, hi Snow Angel. So yeah, so I get up, I get dressed. I actually put pants on, like real pants on today, people. I deserve a medal. I had real pants on for about 20 minutes, but I still put them on. It's putting them on that counts, okay? So I got dressed, put my pants on and everything, got the kids dressed. Because it's Friday, which if you work, you know what Friday is. I don't work, but I have somebody in my house that does work. So Friday means payday. So, yeah, it's Friday, which means grocery shopping. Now, Christmas shopping. Oh, you were... That's right, you were over there with Everything Gwenny. I never knew that Everything Gwenny used to do lives. So, like, when she did that, I was like, oh, no way. So, welcome. Hopefully you're out, you've got your crafts out crafting with us, or just, busting a gut over there, because apparently that happens a lot here. So, yeah, I'm getting the kids off to school. I no longer have a dog walker, as you guys remember from, previous episodes ago. So I'm like, okay, I walked the dogs yesterday for Mr. Coffee because he's the one that's been walking the dogs. It's too cold, people. I'm not putting on pants. And standing out in the cold? Yeah, no, that's not happening. So Mr. Coffee walks the dogs. And since he was off all week, I was like, what else do you have to do? I don't really let him do anything around the house because not that he doesn't know how to, he doesn't do it the way I do it. And I'd rather do it myself than have him do it. So every once in a while he'll get to cook or something, but normally, no, don't touch anything. Just sit on your game or go play with the kids. His job usually is go play with the kids and distract them while I clean. That's his job. Anyways, so I get the kids off to school, I get back, and I'm like, I'm not walking those dogs. It's freezing outside. Like, there's ice on... Yeah, still no dog walker. Oh, okay, real quick on the dog walker. Okay, so I had a dog walker. He was a 16-year-old kid that lives in the apartment complex that I live in. And he had been walking my dogs for a couple months, actually. Like, it started raining and getting cold. And with my husband working all hours of the day and night, it's hard for me to go walk the dogs, especially at night, because, you don't want to take your children out when it's pitch black outside. Even though there is a playground area that's very well lit up right next to the dog park. Like, I can visually see them. But it is dark, and we're in a place that we don't know. So all I asked of my dog walker was to be on time, and he lives in the building next to mine, so there's no reason why he can't be on time. All I asked was for him to be on time and to at least make sure my dogs go to the bathroom and bring them back. The end. I was even giving him rides to school in the morning because his school is right behind the apartment complex, like literally right behind. It takes 2 seconds. So I figured, you're standing out in the cold with my dogs to let them go to the bathroom while I'm taking the little kids to school. I'll take you to school. So he had a pretty cushy job. He was getting paid pretty good. And he couldn't be on time to save his life. It was always something. Like he had an excuse for everything. The one day he walked in and he literally looked at me in my face, in my retinas. He looked me in the retinas and said, and I quote, "Sorry I'm late. I had diarrhea." Dude, I don't need to know the ins and outs of your bowel movements. Why would you bring that to my house? One other time, his dog pooped on my floor. And Mr. Coffee yelled at him, which to get Mr. Coffee to yell, he has to really, really be angry. He's not a yeller. He's not. Even when he's mad, he's not a yeller. So, like, Mr. Coffee yelled at him that day. And then I made Mr. Coffee apologize because that was just mean. It's not like the boy told his dog to poop on the floor. Don't get me wrong, I was mad. And it was totally cute because Mr. Coffee pulled out, like, bug killer to clean up the mess, which was hilarious. Yeah, he had every excuse under the sun and the moon. So eventually, after a while, he kept being late. He showed up to my house drunk once. Yeah, he was only 16. He showed up to my house drunk. When he would show up, it was, let me sit and talk to you guys for 20, 30 minutes, and then I'll walk your dogs and come back, and then sit for another 20, 30 minutes and talk to you guys some more. Now, not that we didn't like the kid. He was a cool kid. But he was the chattiest Kathy I've ever met in my entire life. Just would not shut up. Very into himself, so to say. He was always talking about how buff he was and everything else. And that's the part that Mr. Coffee didn't like, because Mr. Coffee felt not so much threatened as he did that it was disrespectful for this 16-year-old kid to come into our house and tell Mr. Coffee how much buffer he is than him. And Mr. Coffee, you know, he doesn't care about that part. It's just, why are you coming in here trying to flex abs at my wife? You're 16. So Mr. Coffee didn't like him, but I kept using him because he would walk the dogs on days where Mr. Coffee wasn't here. Well, it came to a head one day because my dogs wear special collars when they go outside. They're training collars. Don't judge my life choices. I've already been there and heard all the little spiels about that's harmful and all this other crap. I don't care. Moving on. So he broke the special expensive collar my dog had. And I told him, he messaged me that morning. He was irritated because he was late the night before and I fussed at him for being late. And I was like, if you were at any other job, you would have lost your job. Hey, Amanda. I'm like, if you were at any other job, you would have lost your job. But you know what? I kept giving him chance after chance. The one day he didn't even show up for work. Like, he just didn't call, didn't show up, nothing. And then came in the next day like everything was fine. Hello. So this particular morning, which was last Sunday, he comes in. I was in a shower, and he has a key to my house, which is fine. I trust him. I trusted him to be in my house by himself. He comes in, he'll say good morning to the kids, and he'll grab the dogs and leave, which was kind of what I was hoping to do because I really didn't want to talk to him. And he went and took my dogs for a walk, and I actually went to the post office because I was mailing off a light pad to a friend of mine's. So I get a message while I'm at the post office saying that he lost my dog's collar. Now, the dog that I'm talking about is my dog Daisy. My dog Daisy is about 105 pounds, okay? She's the sweetest dog on the planet. Like, she's a German Shepherd. So, of course, you know, when people see her, they're like, oh my God, is she a cop dog? Hi, Denise. Well, welcome to the live. I'll do the disclaimer again here in a few minutes because I see quite a few more people have joined us. But I'm telling the story about my dog Walker and how I fired him. So he messages me to tell me he lost the collar. He can't find it. And I was like, well, put your phone down because, of course, he's 16, so he's always on the phone. I was like, put your phone down and find my dog's collar. And he's like, well, what do you think I'm doing? I'm like, obviously not finding my dog's collar because you're talking to me. To which he copped attitude with me, which you don't disrespect somebody who's paying you. And if it wasn't for me, he wouldn't have had the job in the first place because, again, Mr. Coffee didn't like him. So he decided he was going to call my bluff because he thought I was too lazy to walk my own dogs, which partly is true, which is partly why I hired him. But he was just like, well, and I was like, you either find my dog's collar and leave it on the table when you leave my house, or you leave $26 on the counter to replace the collar that you have now lost. Those collars weren't cheap, people. You know, that's at least one 30 by 30 diamond painting right there. Like, come on. Like, is it bad that everything now is essentially, I can do it in the mode of, hi, Jennifer. I essentially see everything now as, diamond paintings. How many diamond paintings can I buy with that? So the dog walker decided he was going to tell me, well, fine, then I'll just hand in my resignation. All right, peace out. I don't give a crap. And then I get home and he's standing at my door waiting for me because, of course, he has the key to my house. So if you're going to not work for me anymore, you're not going to keep the key to my house. And one of the main reasons we hired him was because my daughter Maggie has seizures and she has to go to a special doctor that is in Billings, Montana, which is about 4 to 4.5 hours away from us. So we hired him specifically for that reason, which sucks because now we have another one of those appointments coming up and we don't have anybody to watch the dogs. So it looks like the dogs will be taking a road trip with us. But yeah, how he lost the dog collar was his dog. He has this little mutt. It's supposed to be a German Shepherd Lab. I don't know what it was. I don't even know. The dog looked like a dog to me. Like it looked like a dog that was mixed like 7 different dogs. I don't know. But the dog would aggressively play with my dogs, which is fine because my dogs are big dogs. I have a husky and a German Shepherd. Like they can handle it. They fight rough with each other. Well, because it's a link collar, the dog would always grab around my dog's neck and the links would come loose and they would bend. Oh, thanks, DW. Well, he ended up destroying that dog collar, to which I had to replace, which is fine, but I didn't break it. Like, if I would have broke it, I would have been, all right, cool, I broke it, whatever, get a new dog collar. No, he broke it, and I still had to replace it. So, don't you know, today, I actually gave him his last paycheck. Essentially, I paid him for one last time. This is the last check last bit of money I was supposed to give him. He comes walking up to me today, all sad in the face. Hi. I'm like, I don't want to hear anything you got to say out of your mouth because I'll tell you right now, it's one of those people that just never shuts up. But everything he says is turned around about how awesome he is. Like, you could be like, my mom died and my cat jumped off a bridge, and he'd be like, you know what? I could bench press a bridge. I'm so buff. This kid was the size of a toothpick, people. It was hilarious. And I didn't want to hear anything he had to say because there's nothing you have to say anymore. Like, you've said enough. You've done enough. My dogs have been sick. My dogs have come home with wounds that I've had to take them to the vet for. So I'm like, you're lucky you're even getting paid with all the money that you have cost me just taking my dog to the dog park so they can take dumps. Like, seriously. So he started trying to talk again. I'm like, there's no talking. Here's your money. Don't come around me or my family anymore. Stay away from my house. Have a nice life. And I walked off. Anyways, the reason I was telling you that story was because we don't have a dog walker, it makes things a little bit harder for me, especially when Mr. Coffee has to work nights because I can't just take the kids out at 8 o'clock at night. It's pitch black here by 5. I don't know these people around here. Like, I don't really go outside a whole lot unless I'm going to take the dogs out. So, like, I don't know these people around here. And how do I know my child's not going to be swinging there 1 minute and then the next thing you know, I'm going to be in a movie and the swing's going to be moving by itself. My kid's going to be gone. Maggie is a very adventurous child. Maggie is my boy because she doesn't sit still. I told you guys, like I was telling Crafting with Christy, and I said in my drilling chat the other day, Maggie she's extra. She's into everything. She wants to know everything. She wants to know how everything works. She will take something apart. She will tear it apart. She would chew it apart. She doesn't care. It's coming apart if she wants it apart. Maggie is into everything. Maggie's in my thoughts and prayers. So yeah, so now leash the kids too. No, I don't leash the kids, unfortunately, because Maggie would turn into a tad devil and try to eat her way off the leash. My son Orion would just give me this look while he's flossing and be like, but mom, why are you leashing me? Like, yeah, no, I can't leash them. Like, I want to lasso them sometimes. Sometimes when Maggie makes me sad and I tell her to do something and she doesn't, I will try to hog tie her. But first I have to catch her. And mommy's not a runner. And she's pretty quick for a little kid. Like, she's pretty quick. I'm very proud of how quick she is. can't stand cocky, disrespectful teens with attitudes. Like, you have everything: phone, games, own room, TV. Where is the attitude coming from? Exactly. This kid was literally probably getting paid. Okay, so this is the part that kills me about the whole situation. He literally had to go out to take his dog outside anyway. Like, it wasn't like it was something out of his way. It wasn't like he doesn't have a dog. He has a dog. He literally essentially was getting paid to do something he had to do anyway. You literally have to walk your dog anyway. Now you're getting paid to walk not only your dog, but 2 other dogs. And my dogs got along with his dogs. My dogs didn't have a problem with him. Next color is F, which is the very last one. So I didn't mind, the dog roughly playing. The dog was smaller than my dog, so I figured if he made my dogs not enough, Daisy would just eat them. So yeah, yours is 2, but I guarantee you, if we put them in the room together and close the door for about 30 seconds, the whole room will be gone. It'll be like that movie Twister. Just close the door, the whole room, everything is gone. Maggie will be on the floor eating wallpaper, having your son making donkey noises. You can't put 2 kids like that together. Like, we could never be friends in real life. Like, in real life, our children could never play together because they would destroy the world. Like, Maggie's a tiny dictator. She's a tiny that tiny army of monsters that I've created myself. So, like, yeah, you have to kind of watch. Like, I have to watch what friends I let her hang. I'm trying to find her friends that are like these nice, wholesome kids with good family values. But yeah, the teenager, I have no clue where the attitude come from. I know he was upset with me because the night before I yelled at him because he was 30 minutes late. And of course, he's a teenager, so he's on his phone all the time. All the time. His excuse for being 45 minutes late. Now, my dog's on a very tight schedule because I have to keep them on a schedule to keep myself and the kids on a schedule and my husband on a schedule. He comes in at 8. My dogs go out 3 times a day. They go out when I wake up, whenever time I decide to get up in the morning. So like 10:30. And then they go out again at 4, and then again out at 8. And then they don't need to go out again until the next morning. So at the 8 o'clock walk, we're sitting there, and I give him a 15-minute leeway. After 15 minutes, I'll text him and be like, hey, are you coming to walk the dogs? A lot of times he'll be like, yeah. Like the one time he fell asleep, which he was sick, and I told him he didn't have to walk the dogs that time. And he's like, no, I got it. So I was like, all right, cool, straight. This time, he went to a festival where they were lighting a tree, like a Christmas tree. And he was late, and I was like, well, like we've told you before, all you have to do is shoot us a message. I'm like, if we would have known that you were on a date, we would have just went ahead and walked them ourselves. Problem is, if we walk them, he doesn't get paid for that day. Like, if you miss that walk, like I have it broken down into like how much he gets paid per walk. And I'm like, if you miss a walk, you miss pay. To which he would get angry because how could I take, money away from him? Because I'm the one giving it to you. And essentially, I was using my allowance for my diamond paintings to give to him. And we were actually talking about giving him a raise because of it getting colder and the holidays and everything else, like, so he could have money to buy his family and his girlfriend something for Christmas. No, we never even got the chance because he came over and he caught attitude for no reason. And I'm like, like you said, he had his own room. He has games. He has all this stuff. Don't know where the attitude came from. His excuse for being late the night before he left, or before I got rid of him, was his girlfriend wouldn't stop talking, and every time she would talk, he would drop his phone. Yeah. Let that sink in for a second, because I know you're over there with the puzzled face, like, how no? Yeah. So was I. Which is why I told him, if you're going to be late like that, the least you can do is give us notice. I'm like, because if this again was a regular job, you would have been fired when you started. Like, literally, you would have started in the day he started the first walk. He was 10 to 20 minutes late. Didn't call, didn't nothing. Just no. I do what I want to do. He's one of those spoiled kids that think he has everything. Like, he was all excited. He turned 16 not too long ago, and he got a Land Rover or a Range Rover, one of those. And I was like, oh, for real? Your parents popping like that? But then I was like, hold up. Your parents can't be popping like that. Why you fake flossing? Y'all live in an apartment complex. Why do you have a Range Rover? And then I realized I went to go look at said Range Rover. It was a 20-year-old car. I was like, oh. I'm like, why don't you get one of those like 1950, 1960 vehicles with the big tire on the back? Like, that's it. I'm like, you can't even drive it. It doesn't even work. I know, but it's my car. I'm like, so you're just gonna fake floss and just like, are you gonna take fake photos of you driving your car and like move your phone really fast so the background looks blurry? Like, I don't get it. Okay, whatever. So yeah, like, I don't know why he is the way he is. I don't care. He's not my kid. Um, I just know he severely screwed us, especially when it comes to Maggie and her appointments in Billings, Montana. Because of course we don't live in Montana, we live in North Dakota, and where Montana is a hop, skip, and a jump. Like I can literally drive 10 minutes down the road and be in Montana. Where the doctor's office is what takes so long. Dearly Crafted in the house. Hey girl, how's it going? I was just watching your video before I started. I didn't even get a chance to like it. I'm sorry, I'll go back and like it. My bad. But I was just watching your video on how to clean drills, and I'm like, I was sitting there fussing at the kids to get ready for bed. I'm like, what the hell is she doing? Why is she like trying to heat up the diamonds? Do they work better like that? And I like grabbed two of them. I'm like, oh, this is cleaning them? Are they dirty? And I'm like looking at my hands like, are they dirty? Hi, Karina. I didn't see you pop. Like, I was confused at first because I didn't hear what you were saying because I was like, the kids and the dogs were running through the house and it was like an episode of Rugrats in here. So yeah, as you guys can see, who's that? I think that was Tammy. Is Tammy in here yet? Kidding up now. What are you kidding up, Karina? My dad's kidding up his Diamond Art Club. I'm so proud. He got his paint with diamonds today after what seemed like years. He was pretty excited until he realized that it had 52 bags of 310. He's like, I hate you. I'm like, you don't hate me. You don't hate that. You don't hate me. I didn't buy it for you, Pawpaw. You bought it for yourself. So he's like, I'm just gonna put this away for right now. I'm like, yeah, you put that away. Go ahead, put it away. It'll be haunting you. I'm like, and don't. I'm waiting for him to send it up here and be like, you can you do this for me? No, Pawpaw, it has 52 back 32 or 310. I can't do that. I'm sorry. Love birds, beautiful colors from Color Whisper. How is Color Whisper? I've heard somebody, I think not crafting, Christy, Jen Stitching Wall was asking, I think, about Color Whisper. And yeah, guys, you heard right. I still didn't put an air freshener in that automatic air freshener. Don't judge my life choices, okay? I'm lazy, okay? It's a 30-second walk to my kitchen and then another 30 seconds back to the air freshener to put the thing in. It's a whole lot of work that I don't want to do right now. I'll put one in there at some point. I'll probably put one in there soon, to be honest, because like we're going like super extra with the Christmas this year because it's our first Christmas. Did you finish Stitch? Oh, Crafting with Christy. I cannot wait to see him done. What letter was I working on? F. So yeah, so it's been a weird day. As I was saying before. Well, now there's more people in here. Let me get the disclaimer one more time. Hi to everyone who. My name is Miss Crochet and Coffee. I will be your host this evening. Usually I have a co-host, but unfortunately he got called out to work. He works in the oil field, so he gets called out at any point in time during the day or night. Hey, Jim's Diamond Painting in the house. How you doing, girl? I was so bummed that you canceled your live. I'm not gonna lie, but it's okay. You do your life. You got things to do, and I understand this. But I will be impatiently waiting for your live next week. Just saying. Just gonna put that out there. Hold up, Tammy in here? Where Tammy at? I ain't see no Tammy. Hey, there's Tammy. Sorry, my computer's a little bit logged apparently. How big was Stitch? While you're telling me how big Stitch was, let me get the disclaimer again, because again, the squirrel syndrome is real, people. Hello and welcome to all. If you're new and don't know, my name is Miss Crochet and Coffee. I usually have a co-host. Unfortunately, he is not here this evening. He is at work. He works in the oil field 24/7 on call. So you never know when he's going to be here and when he's not. If you would like to catch me with my co-host, Try to catch me on Sundays because normally rigs around here don't work on Sundays. Um, in the after hours lounge, cursing is allowed, smoking is allowed. You're going to hear and see some things that you might get scarred for life. I am not responsible for what you may hear and or say. Please don't hurt anybody's feelings is the only rule. Have fun. Now, if you're one of those people that likes to clutch your pearls at any given word, like condom or willy faces, then you're not going to like this live. If you don't like hearing noise in the background, if you don't like hearing kids, if you don't like hearing dogs, if you don't like hearing what have you, again, this live is not for you. You will hear vaping. You will hear dogs drinking and sopping up water like nobody's business. You might even hear a kid running through the house. It's a live chat, people. This is my life. If you don't want to know what my live actually entails, my lives are not for you, because Lord knows you never know what's going to happen in one of my lives. And I have been scarred for life in my lives. Like Red telling me that my fingernails are nastier than my butthole. So yeah. Again, welcome. Have fun. Grab those whips. Put on those sweatpants and let's get started, shall we? Which is funny because I said that and I lost 2 viewers. That is hilarious. That is great. At least they left and I didn't get a bunch of messages about, oh, I don't like stuff like that. That's great. If you know, to his their own. Okay? To his their own. If you don't like hearing noises in the background of people's lives, then you don't want to know what they're actually like. You just want to see that fake persona they give you for YouTube. Unfortunately, this is my real life, people. You're going to hear things. You're going to see things. You're going to, all the things. Like the things that Dearly Crafted has going on over there with those turkeys. Yeah, squirrel syndrome real bad today. It's real bad. So Dearly Crafted, how are those turkeys? Yeah, squirrels are everywhere tonight. Everywhere. Because I was in the middle of telling a story about the crazy day I've had, and I jumped 6 stories. I don't even know how it happened. These things happen. You want to know what it's like trying to talk to me? This is what it's like trying to talk to me, okay? Imagine being married to me and trying to talk bills, okay? Poor Mr. Coffee. We missed you, Jen. Don't think it's because we're like, you better have a live. Jen, no. We love you. We want you to take care of yourself and your personal stuff so that we can have a nice live with you. So you do what you got to do, boo-boo. Do you, boo-boo. Make no apologies for being you, okay? No. That's no. Hold on, I'm trying to read something real quick. It's probably because I said shit. It could be. It may not be. I don't know. It could be because I said butthole. But that's what Red told me, and I'm scarred for life. Like every time I even look at my hands, and I think if I have the thought to even put them anywhere near my face, I for some reason Red has like this evil, like maniacal voice in my head now. Remember the butthole. Ha! No. Yeah, so yeah, I haven't bitten my nails since. They're still there, Red. I promise they're still there. Like Mr. Coffee said about he said about something about my nails, and I was like, I need to get something to make them stronger because they are really weak from me chewing on them for the last 34 years. Like I'm pretty sure I came out of the womb chewing on my nails. And I was like, I need to get something to make them stronger because, of course, today we went to go pick out a Christmas tree. And don't think it's like Hallmark moments where we're picking out a tree. No, we went to Walmart. So imagine like ghetto Hallmark moments where I'm like dancing in the middle of Walmart to the Christmas music and like being joyful and happy because all the Walmart associates here are wearing like awesome Christmas sweaters. And one of them had on a shirt that said, "You done messed up now, AA Ron," which is hilarious. I was dancing down the aisles of Walmart as we picked out our Christmas tree. We don't do the live thing because if you bring a live tree into a house with dogs, some dogs might pee on it, some dogs may not. I don't want to take that chance of having to clean up pee off my carpet, to be honest. So fake tree it is. All right. Plus, I have a daughter, and she will eat just about anything except for food. She will eat air particles. She will eat dog's tail. Like, I've caught her chewing on the dog's tail. She doesn't care. She's 6. She's exploring, as she says. She's exploring. Well, hello, Denise. I don't think I've seen you. Denise, are you one of those people that makes, like, you go into a sailor bar and have them all coming out crying? Because that is just hilarious. Yes, Jen, we would pray for your dad. I was getting there, and then my brain and the squirrel syndrome. Okay, so let me go to the story of what happened today. So today I wake up, I get the kids off to school. No problem, right? I even put on pants because it's Friday, so it's payday, which means if I get all my activities done, I can buy diamond paintings. I'm allowed to buy like 2 or 3 diamond paintings, but I have to keep it like under $100. Like, I don't want to go crazy with it. And at first, when I started my channel, I was like, I'm not going to be one of these YouTubers that has 1,000,000 paintings. I lied. I'm about to start collecting these things as, like, porcelain dolls or something. They're pretty and I like buying them. Eventually, I'll get sick of them and just do giveaways. But for right now, I just like having them. Anyways. So I'm sitting there and Mr. Coffee has this thing he likes to do. When you try to wake up Mr. Coffee, he will persuade you to come back to bed. He'll be like, no, you don't want to be out. Like, you got pants on. You don't want pants on. Why don't you come back to bed and come lay down with me for a little bit? And I'm thinking, oh, okay. Yeah, no, Mr. Coffee was still asleep. Okay, so don't think any kinky thoughts, because I thought kinky thoughts too, and I got sadly mistaken. It wasn't anything like that. Like, he literally just grabbed me, rolled me over to the other side, like to my side of the bed, because I was on his side, and I was like, are you going to wake up? Because I have to wake him up to go grocery shopping so that I can go ahead and... Who said that? Hold up. Somebody said something. But I have to wake him up so we can go grocery shopping, because if he sends me out there by myself, I'm buying all of aisle 12. All of it. I don't care. I'm buying all of it. Why? I don't know. We don't need it, but I'm going to buy it anyways. Plus, you don't want to send me Christmas shopping. I'm extra. Okay? I'm beyond extra. And so if you send me out to go buy a Christmas tree, you will have me come back with a 12-foot tree and all the fixings. So he likes to go grocery shopping with me because he does better at shopping than I do, which I have no problem admitting that. He's better at a lot of things than I am. So, except for cleaning the house. Yeah, he's not cleaning the house. Yes, Jen, we love you. Don't think we're thinking bad things about you. We love you, girl. But so I'm on his side of the bed and I'm tapping him. I'm like, Mr. Coffee, hun, wake up. Because now you guys got me calling him Mr. Coffee all the time. So I'm like, Mr. Coffee, honey, wake up. We gotta go grocery shopping. You gotta walk the dogs quick. To which he grabs hold of me and just literally slings me across the bed. Now, we have a California King, so it's not like he slung me, I bounced and hit the wall or anything. That has happened once. It hurt really bad. I busted my face off my dresser. Moving on. So he swung me over onto my side of the bed and he goes, just lay here so we can cuddle. And I'm like, oh my God, we're gonna cuddle. Oh my. Yep. I fell asleep. I then was abruptly awoken at noon to him going, hey, it's noon. Hold up, what? Yeah. It's noon. So I'm like, I'm not sure. I think we all say that at first. Yeah, we all say that we're not going to buy the bunch of diamond paintings. But if I don't buy them to show you guys what places are good or what places are bad, then I'm not doing what I came here to do. That's my excuse. I'm sticking to it. Don't judge me. Don't judge my life choices. Anyways, so we wake up at noon and we're then rushing around trying to get all this stuff that we had planned for the day. Like, we thought we were going to have all day to do it. Yes, potatoes. Don't worry, we didn't buy any. We didn't even go down. I didn't even let him go down the aisle to where the potatoes were, okay? No. It's been a good 24 hours since he said potato famine. But I would not be surprised if he's watching on location, because he does do that often. If he'll watch like videos and stuff on location. I wouldn't be surprised if he was here and he actually popped in with potato famine. If he is, yeah. And if you don't know, Gone Off My Meds, Wendy, reads a book called Ghost of a Chance. Him and I, when we first found out she was reading the book, we binge watched her channel to listen to the book. And in the book, they talk about the potato famine, and she just put up a current, like this chapter 17 and 18, which I was so happy to see. But then, of course, in the beginning of it, she's doing like the Snapchat filters. And she's like, potato famine. And I'm like, oh, sweet Lord. And he's like, potatoes? No, 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 no. You were doing so well. Yes, he is banished from the potato aisle until at least Christmas. Because I know at Christmas he's going to, hun, do you remember at Thanksgiving you made those really good mashed potatoes? Crap. Like, yeah. I mentioned about making potato salad. And he's like, who eats potato salad at Thanksgiving? My family does. We put it with the collard greens. Come on now. We Southern. Like, I don't mind potatoes, but this man's gonna have my hips so big I can't get out the door. I can't have these problems, which is probably another good reason, that I have to walk the dogs, because at least I'm getting exercise again. I gained like 10 pounds not walking my dogs. Like, in the short period of time that kid was walking my dogs, I gained 10 pounds. I was all right with it. At this point in my life, I know a lot of people are still like, they focus on their weight a lot. And, if you have that issue where, you want to get healthier, I'm not bad mouthing you, I'll reach you on the whole way. Like, I will literally get in my car and hoot and holler at you all day. And if you don't believe me, ask my one friend, Keisha, when I used to live in South Carolina or Pennsylvania. She was on a diet, and every time I would drive by her house, I'd hoot and holler out the window and yell at her. So yeah. I laughed so hard watching her last reading book, thinking it's gonna be yeah, right, Jen? Like, oh my God. Hello, Stephanie. Welcome. Yes, you made it. You're just in time. We only started like, I don't know, 45 minutes ago or something. For if you don't know, I'm a vapor. You will hear that vaping noise randomly. I don't do it often, but you'll still hear it. That's all right. It'll be all right. Anyways, you come for the funny stories anyways. But yeah, so he didn't like the fact that I wouldn't give him potato salad, or that I wanted to make potato salad. Potato salad is amazing. And when I first met him, he didn't like potato salad. Do you boo-boo, Miss God? That's right. I'm telling you. And that's another thing I don't get is I was almost in tears watching Jen Stitching Wall. She had I think it was her weekly blog, or I guess it's a vlog. And she was saying about people, commenting about this, that. Okay, I understand people have their own opinions, which is why I give you guys a disclaimer at the beginning that you're going to hear and or see things that, might scar you for life. And I'm not responsible for that. I am not. Like, I'll tell you that in a few minutes. But she had somebody like message her and was like, you should do that. If you think that she should do something different with her channel, make your own channel. How about that? Make your own channel. Do what you want to do with it. Okay? Having these channels isn't like, oh, we're going to throw up a video every once in a while. No. This is like a job, okay? You got to make videos. Then you got to edit videos. You got to sit there and listen to your own whiny voice for 45 minutes to an hour. And then you got to, like, upload the video. And Lord knows YouTube is slow as molasses on a Sunday in a snowstorm. So, like, you got to sit there and watch that. And don't let your computer, like, decide it's going to take a nap. And you got to wake it up from its slumber and it stopped your upload, okay? Making these videos is a lot of work. So, like, if you don't like another way a YouTuber does something, then don't subscribe to them. I'm pretty sure they would greatly appreciate not hearing the negative comments, because they put a lot of hard work. Imagine making a Picasso, like you just made one, and somebody went, I don't like the way your brushstroke looked. Excuse me, Heffa? Excuse me? Is Miss Crochet and Coffee going to have to choke someone? Like, that's how I would feel. I'm just saying that I'm not going to choke anybody, but that's how I would feel. I might choke you. Anyways. So yeah, so like that made me feel really sad. And I'm like, you know what? You do what you do on your channel. The people that like it will stay. The ones that don't, well, you don't really want them on your page anyway. Moving on. I mean, I hate being on that soapbox, but I'm kind of on that soapbox. Oh gosh, Daisy heard a siren. We live kind of close. Like, I had a lady today. I don't know. I don't know This lady was new. Okay. I have a lot of new subscribers and I appreciate each and every one of my subscribers. I do love you guys, but I have a lot of subscribers. Okay. And one lady messaged me today. I thought I almost crashed my car. Okay. I was parked, but I almost still crashed my car. Don't judge me. That's right. You kid up those two paintings, Tammy. I'll be kidding up a painting on Sunday, and then I should be starting a new one, which I'm going to ask you guys about that in a few minutes. But I got a comment from a woman today, and it wasn't a bad comment. I think I've gotten one bad comment since I started my YouTube, which I'm pretty happy about because I don't know what my subscribers is at right now. I don't really pay attention to it too often. I don't know what it's at right now. I know last time I checked it was like near 300 or something. But the lady's like, I'm sitting here minding my own business, okay? Go to take a sip of my coffee and all I hear is condom. And I'm like, oh, did you watch the koi fish episode? Girl, I'm just saying they had the condom wrapped pretty tight around that canvas. I'm just saying. I was just saying. Like, and she's like, I was not ready. I was like, I am so sorry. I'm not ready for these things either, but these things happen in my everyday life, so I have to make sure that you know what's happening in my life. Oh, Crafting with Christy. She got her Diamond Art Club diamond paintings. I didn't get my Diamond Art Club diamond paintings from Black Friday. Why? Because they shut down a facility in Illinois due to a snowstorm that they got. And my diamond paintings are sitting tucked away in a warehouse somewhere crying because they're not home with their mommy. As any good condom should be. That's right, because it can't make more canvases, which sucks. Because if that's the case, they need to take that condom right off that canvas, make more canvases. And did you guys see the koi fish though? Did you see them? The only thing about that canvas I did not like, and I didn't say it in the video because I didn't think about it until afterwards. I don't know if anybody else noticed, but did you notice the circles around the symbols? I hate that. The Dome ink does that. They put the circle around their symbols when you have around. Don't put circles around my symbols. I'm not slow. Like, you don't have to put circles. Like, I don't need a dummy bar. Like, I'm pretty good at, placing drills on a sticky canvas and myself. Like, I put all kinds of stuff. Earlier today, I set like my whole shoe on the canvas. Luckily, it was that part of the canvas. Who was that asked me to see the canvas? Like, somebody asked me, could they see the lighthouse? I think it was Tammy. Tammy, was that you? Somebody wanted to see what I was working on because they couldn't remember what I was working on. So I'm going to turn off this light pad. All right. So right now it looks like absolute nothing. But, oh, Karina, was that you? Okay. So I got my lighthouse going here. I'm going to lift you up for a little bit. But it's tilted, so I got to, like, do some things. All right. So this is my diamond painting. It's the lighthouse from the Rachel store. It's pretty cool. I'm almost done with it. Like, I literally have, like, that section. So, yeah. I like it. I love lighthouses. So, like, when I saw it, I was like, yep, that's mine. Now I got to put you guys back in position. I totally agree, but if I see someone is asking for help / suggestions and you try to nicely help them and they get offended, that's why I made that one video. Oh, okay. Oh, you talk about the video where you were showing your setup? Because my video like that, like, would be like 2 seconds long. Here, I have this thing. It's called a lazy arm, and I bought it because it was called a lazy arm. It just seemed fitting. Like, okay, so if you haven't seen Dearly Crafted's video, Dearly Crafted has up a video of her setup, which is pretty awesome because she's like a boom in there. Although she was making videos, and I'm like, Dearly Crafted, what kind of videos are you making with the willy face turkeys you got going on over there? I'm a little worried. Again, scarred for life, people. So I'm like, she has a whole boom and all this other setup, and I'm like sitting over here with my lazy arm. Like, I got a lazy arm and it holds my phone. The end. Like, I feel like it'd be the shortest video on the planet. Oh, do I? Hold on, when's the last time I checked that? Was that 2 days ago? I think it was like 2 days ago. I was close to 300, and I was like, oh, yay. I would love to get some paintings from Diamonds. Painting from Diamond Paintings, but shipping to me is expensive. Okay, Snow Angel. So, you were in Gwen's chat with me yesterday, and I don't know if you saw it, But somebody mentioned a company called Poop. I wrote it down somewhere. Where did I write it down? I bet you Maggie took it. I bet you she did because it was sitting right here on the couch. It's called Design Novelty. Design Novelty. Apparently, they're a US based company that ships anywhere in the US or other surrounding countries for free. Now, I was like, you lying. Say word. No, seriously, say word. Like, you gonna ship to me for free? For real? Because these diamond paints are a little expensive, but I'm just saying, say word. So I was like, okay, I'm gonna check them out. So I went and checked out their inventory. They have like the pumpkin spice of inventory. Like there's nothing spectacular that I thought. These are my own opinions, people. Like everybody has different taste. My taste are like scenic backgrounds. Like I don't want a picture of a weird dog on my wall. Like that would freak me out. Coming from the person who also has a picture of a gigantic redhead on her wall. So I'm just like, I'll find something. I'll find something. Well, I found a glittery. Oh, you mean Diamond Art Club? Oh, but I love them. My dog just like head tilted at something, and I don't know what it is, and now I'm scared. I can't talk to her because if I do, she's gonna come over here and expect to like me to play with her, and I can't play with her right now. I'm a little busy. But yeah, the place is called Design Novelty, and so I bought a canvas, and I'm telling you what, I'm telling you right now, if that canvas gets here before my Diamond Art Club, I am going to lose my mind. Uh-oh, I'm spinning. I'm spinning. Don't you shut me off. If you guys can still hear me, if the chat gets interrupted or taken off, I will start a new chat. So just follow me over to part 2, I guess. Oh, it's not for you. Okay, so then I just have stupid internet. Okay, never mind. So, my internet, Tim? Minna fell asleep. My daughter says, I fell asleep. Okay. Let's see if it's doing it now. Oh, it looks like it's moving now. Okay. All right. I'm going to crack the door open because apparently it might be getting a little warm in here. I like I'm old. I like it 90 degrees. Do I sound far away like I'm in a tunnel? And there comes the dogs running. I didn't open it all the way. And don't get used to it because I'm probably going to close it because it's going to get cold. Mr. Coffee isn't here. I can keep it as hot as I want to in here. Hi, Minna Chicken Dinner. Minna Chicken Dinner is my daughter, you guys. She's the one that lives in Pennsylvania. Apparently she fell asleep, which is not, it's not very uncommon for her to be sleeping at all hours of the day. My daughter is one of those people that has to take a nap before she goes to bed. So, like, yeah. She's a very sleepy girl. I have sleepy kids, people. I have sleepy kids. Yes, they have free shipping, but it's free US shipping. Oh! Okay, so now I'm going to be on the search for free shipping no matter what, or not hellaciously, like, expensive shipping. Like, okay, so there's a company called DIY Moonshop. Now, when I first started my channel, I was like, I want to order from them. They have some pretty nice looking kits. But I cannot justify spending freaking $40 just for shipping. The one diamond painting that I was looking at was like $10 or $11. I would have to pay almost $60 for one painting to get it in a couple of days. I'm like, no, that's all right. I can just order from Diamond Art Club. So I decided that I will be ordering from DIY Moonshop when tax time hits because I want to check out their canvases. And that little sun rocket is adorable. Like, yes, no, Angel, where are you located that you have like horrendous shipping? Yikes. YouTube buffer monster. Anyone else seeing it but me? It's not showing up buffering on my screen. I'm not sure if anybody else is getting buffering, but it's not showing. If for any reason the chat stops, because that happens often, YouTube has been having a lot of issues lately, I will start up a new chat. The craft, for those of you who are new, the Crafters Lounge goes on for about 3 to 4 hours. Usually about 3 hours. Because I usually try to stop it at midnight my time. Because I do like to have, well, when he's here, I like to have Mr. Coffee, like, some wind down time with him before we actually have to go to bed. So yeah, you might have to refresh it. I just had to refresh my screen because my screen was spinning, and I'm like, "Are you freaking kidding me right now, YouTube? Do not do this to me." And I think the last time it did it because my phone was overheating. But I opened the door, and it's probably not a good thing that I opened the door because it's raining outside, which means it's going to be icy later. Which means I will be up until 3 a.m. until my husband gets home to make sure he gets home safely. Yep, I'm one of those wives. That, and it gives me an excuse to diamond paint until 3 a.m. and not get fussed at. Why are you still up? I'm diamond painting. Shh. Okay, y'all are shaking a lot. What do you got? Parkinson's? Stop it. Oh, was it raining there too, Christy? Okay, so I have this weird thing with rain. One, I think rain is very awesome. I love rain. I love the sound of rain. Rain just puts, no matter how crappy of a day I'm having, rain puts me in a good mood. But rain also makes me extremely sleepy, along with my children, which is probably, hold up, minna chicken dinner. Did it rain there today? Because along with my kids, or along with me, my kids get extremely sleepy. So if it rains, we drop like flies. Like you just see us drop where we're at and just fall asleep. My son, when he was little, he literally would sleep anywhere. And the one time we got locked out of the house, I'm not going to blame myself for it because I wouldn't be mean to myself like that. That would just be rude to just be sitting there blaming myself for stuff that, was completely my fault. Anyways, my son got tired of waiting and it was nap time. And so he just took a nap on the sidewalk. He didn't care. He's like, yeah, whatever. I cried with Fruitini last night when she finished. It was so awesome. Oh my gosh, Fruitini. I love her because she is hilarious. And I laughed because everybody kept telling her to stop to go get her tea. She's like, I have to go to the bathroom and get tea. And then another 45 minutes goes by and everybody's like, go get your tea. But that painting is absolutely gorgeous. And I think if you want to see that painting worked up from the beginning, Jen Stitching Wall just ordered that from Evermoment. Which, Tammy, was that you that was telling me that your Evermoment hasn't shipped yet? Somebody I was talking to yesterday. P&T, that's right, PT. Oh yeah, it was gorgeous. Like I normally would like stuff like that, but I wouldn't have anywhere in my house. That thing was a 30 by 105. I was like, you'll be in my thoughts and prayers. No, thank you. And then I was watching Color Picks last night. Somebody said something about her, and I was watching her last night. And she has the Great Wall of China, I guess, that she's doing. And I was like, again, somebody else that's in my thoughts and prayers. Yeah, I'm a fast crafter, so part of me is intrigued. Part of me is very intrigued on how fast I could get one of those done. Not that it's a race, but I normally get canvases done within a week. Like, even Lips Like Morphine, my Wolf Dream Catcher, my Firefox, everything is usually done within a week. So it takes me a week to finish one canvas. This canvas here, we're on day 5. And it will be done on day 6. Only because day 4 and day 3, I got lazy and just sat around talking to Mr. Coffee all day and I didn't feel like working on it. I'm allowed, people. Yeah, Daily Crafted her. Yeah, I started watching her last night, and right now I am watching her time lapses of Alice in Wonderland, which is probably old, but I don't care. I still like it. That's why they make videos so you can watch them later, much later. That and every day, at least once a day. Okay, I have this whole routine when it comes to YouTube. I watch all my crafty friends and peeps on YouTube, and then like I will randomly go select one person. I'll type diamond painting in, look through the thumbnails, and whichever one looks the most interesting. Okay, you're gonna hear trucks here, people. It's North Dakota. Everything's a truck. I swear to God, if they had a school bus, it'd be a F-150. Like, I swear. But I'll pick one based on the thumbnail, the one that looks most interesting to me, and I will go watch their video. And if I like them, I'll subscribe and then binge watch their entire channel. I ain't got no job, people. I got plenty of time. I'll watch all the videos. I just ordered my first custom from Evermoment tonight. Congratulations, Stephanie. I ordered my first Evermoment about a week ago. But I'm not sure who that was I was talking to about my Evermoment. But It hadn't shipped yet. Yeah, Truck Dakota. Forget North Dakota. Just Truck Dakota. Just Truck Dakota. The state flower is truck. Like, no matter what season it is, you're gonna see. I saw a guy today with a Chihuahua in his truck, and the Chihuahua had on a black rhinestone neck thing, like a collar, in his Ford 3500. And I was like, "What is you doing?" And then I walked past with my German Shepherd, and he grabs hold of the dog and like switches sides. Like he switched the dog to the other side of the car for fear that my dog would jump through his window and use his dog as a snack or a treat. Like, yeah, no way, no. Yeah, but I ordered my first ever moment on Black Friday, like early as hell in the morning, and it literally just shipped 20 minutes ago. Like, I literally was on here with you guys chit chatting, which was part of my squirrel syndrome, because I saw that my order from AliExpress shipped. And I was like, oh, for real? That only took 6 days? I was worried it was going to time out. And I'm like, I don't want it to time out. Like, I kind of really want that diamond painting. And it's really pretty, and I can't wait to get it. So, yeah. Congratulations, Stephanie. You're going to love it, because it's Ever Moment. And I don't think I've heard anybody ever say anything bad about Ever Moment. Ever Moment? Oh snap! Cops out there dropping hot beats. They about to drop this hottest soundtrack of the winter. I don't know what these cops are. Okay, you know what the funniest thing about living out in North Dakota is? When you get pulled over by a cop, not the getting pulled over part. The fact that all the police cars around here, their license plate says police. Like the gigantic sign on the side of the car and the uniformed person walking up to your car with a gun attached to their hip with handcuffs doesn't tell you. Look at the license plate on the front and back of the car, because we have to have them on the front and back of our cars. The license plate says police. I don't know why that's so funny to me. I just think that's hilarious. I'm like, yeah, because we didn't know who you were with the big banner on the side that says police. Let's also make the license plate say police. I'm like, y'all must think people in North Dakota are dumb. I mean, I can't really say anything. My license plate says the Mrs. 1. Like, literally, the THEMRS 1. I like it. That, and I drive a Highlander. So then when people ask me why did I put my license plate like that, I'm like, there can only be one Highlander. My dog just looked at me like I was nuts. I get that a lot from the dogs. They're very judgy. They're very judgy dogs. They judge my life choices all the time. But I still love them, though. Like, did y'all see that just pop off there like that? Like, seriously? I swear, these canvases sometimes, the symbols are too close together. And it's black. Like, the struggle is real, people. It's not a whole lot of black in this painting. Like, this is the most I've used of it, but I swear. Oh, and Mr. Coffee did the sweetest thing today. Hold on. What did I miss? I wonder if our husbands had a meeting. Mine has told me the same thing. Sounds the same. My husband just popped his head in and told me not to stay up till 3 a.m. He was going to sleep. Yeah, like I don't know what their thing is. I stayed up till 3 a.m. last night. Yes, Crafting with Chris, you are seeing correctly. This is a square diamond painting. I've gotten a lot quicker with them since Lips Like Morphine. And then I saw that in the Diamond Painting Underground group, some woman is doing the exact, like, the Lips Like Morphine. But I think hers is a little bit smaller than mine. Like, it's a 55 by some fart number. And I was like, you're going to absolutely love her. She turns out amazing, And she had, like, the first, like, maybe 50 squares filled in. Like, she hadn't gotten far on it. And then next thing you know, boom, I saw her subscribe to my channel. I was like, whoa, how did you even know I had a channel? Because, of course, on my Facebook, I have my real, like, my government is on my Facebook. Like, I have a Facebook for Miss Crochet and Coffee. I also have an Instagram for Miss Crochet and Coffee. So if you want to know all the things that Miss Crochet and Coffee does when she's not doing live videos, go over to my Instagram. Somebody told me I start putting pictures of the dog up. And I'm like, what, Killian? Oh, yeah, he's a bucket of fun. He makes fun shapes when he sleeps. But on my personal page, it has my personal info. Like, all my government info is on my Facebook. So I didn't even know how she even found my page. But I was just like, oh, okay then. Because, of course, I get notified every time somebody subscribes. And half the time, like, I'll be sitting here watching TV or playing with the kids. Like, we had a dance party. Well, we thought we were waiting for my husband to get back home. And Maggie and I had a dance party to Mickey Mouse Clubhouse and Little Einsteins. And that was fun. That's how I get my exercise. I whip and nay to Mickey Mouse Clubhouse and the Little Einsteins theme song. That's the amount of clubbing I do. I clubbed real hard earlier. So hard. Parent struggle is real. Bought 5 from Evermoment on 11/11 and got them today. Holy moly. Baller. Baller alert. I bought one. And I'm like, okay, I'm gonna try them out. Let's see what everybody's talking about, because like I like Diamond Art Club, so I have like fancy feast taste. Like don't give me kibble. I have fancy feast taste. It's like having a millionaire's how do they say that? You have like caviar dreams and all that fancy stuff on a McDonald's budget or something. You got to whip, you got to nay. That's right. You got to whip and you got to nay. Who's saying that they're buffering now? I'm not buffering. I can see my old hand coming into the screen. I know Red looking for it. She's looking at my nails. Don't look at my nails. I don't know, Christy. You were so excited over Diamond Art Club. I don't think your poor little heart can take ordering an Evermoment right now. Crafting with Christy got a picture of Mr. Coffee yesterday because I was telling him how I helped her with her cough. And he goes, "You didn't do the honey thing, did you?" I was like, "I sure did. Say hi." He's sitting here like waving. He's like, "Am I doing something funny?" I'm like, "No, you're just waving." He's like, "Oh, who am I waving at?" "I don't know, Christy." And he goes, "Who's that?" I'm like, "Okay, I'm sorry." Because he knows everybody by their YouTube name. So if I say a name, like I can't say Dearly Crafted's name. 1, because I don't know it. 2, because if I don't say Dearly Crafted, he doesn't know who in the world I'm talking about. Whereas the kids use you guys' as like YouTube pictures, or yeah, your YouTube pictures, your profile pictures. So like Crafting with Christy is a Hello Kitty lady. I'm like, I'm pretty sure she probably doesn't even like Hello Kitty. Obviously she likes Hello Kitty. It's her profile picture, people. Come on. But yeah, he's like, Christy, he was telling me that I was being a mean friend because I told you the honey trick. And I was like, well, it works. I used to do it to my daughter Minna all the time, and it works. So like you do that. Oh my god, yeah, he loves you guys. You feed his potato famine addiction. So he loves you guys. Yeah, if you think the chat's fun now, wait till one of the chats where he's actually here, which will probably be Sunday. He's a riot. My husband, yeah, he's I just moved, because you're new, so you don't know. I just moved here back in May from Pennsylvania. I used to live in Pennsylvania. And I moved here with him because he had lived out here for 4 years by himself. He got tired of living out here by himself. He goes, "You guys need to move." Okay. So we moved. And my oldest, which is, I think she's still in here. She might have went back to sleep. My oldest is still in Pennsylvania with her dad, because she wanted to stay with her dad because her family is there, her grandmother and all this fun jazz. So she stayed with them. And my husband and I's kids came with us, obviously. I can't leave them on the side of the road with the trash. That's just rude. So we brought them with us. And so now him and I hang out all the time. When I haven't really lived with my husband in almost 5 years, so it's still weird. And we're still getting, like, essentially we're getting to know each other again, because the person I sent up here is not who I have with me now. People change. And I sent up a toothpick and got back Arnold Schwarzenegger. So, like, it's weird. It's very weird. But he loves joining in chat. Like, part of the reason why he was upset tonight about having to go into work was because he knew I was doing a live chat and he wanted to, like, craft with us. Like, my husband also diamond paints with us. Sometimes. Other times he's just sitting there on his game. He'll just give his own little personal commentary. My husband told me he dropped in and lurked on Gwenny's live yesterday. Creepy creeper. My dog's over here making weird, like, sad noises. What are you sad about? I gave my dog some new food today. You would have thought that it was Christmas for my dogs. Like, I guess it was really good. Like, apparently Rachel Ray can't only cook human food, but she can also make a mean kibble. I bought them some of the Rachel Ray food because my dogs are, like, special dogs. Not special as in I think they're special and they deserve the best because, you know, that's true too. But they have to have, like, grain-free food. And so, you know, they have expensive pallets. And I'm like, you came to the wrong family because you came to the broke family with expensive pallets. Anyways, so I decided I wanted to try a different food because their food is expensive. Like, I pay $40 for 30 pounds of dog food that lasts about a week. So, and they're big dogs. Like, Daisy is 105 pounds, I think, and Killian's like 75 pounds. He's a big derp. But, he's laying here on the couch watching Bob's Burgers right now. It's hilarious. But yeah, so I bought them the new Rachel Ray food, and it's like beef and brown rice. And it took us 20 minutes to even decide which one to get them because Mr. Coffee wanted to get them like chicken and veggie. I'm like, nobody wants chicken and veggie. Get the beef with the like peas and the brown rice, even though in real life they could never eat that. But still, in doggy food they can. It was hilarious. I didn't have to catch him up on the chat with Gwenny. I thought it was. Oh, that is sweet. Hold up. Where was Mr. Coffee yesterday? Oh, that's right. He had to walk. He had to go into work. He had to go turn something in. It took him 2 hours. My dog's food caused it was giving my lab yeasty ears. Switched food and gone. Yeah. Killian Jones is a character within himself. But I had to switch their foods, and this is how greedy my dogs are. They cleared the bowl of the food. Like, I put the food in the bowl, and they have a raised dish because Daisy is probably like 5'11" on her hind legs. Like, she's a big girl. And so I fill their bowls, and I'm like all excited. I'm like, oh, they're gonna get some good doggy food today. Let's try it out. See if you guys like it. And I gave them a piece of it. And I mixed a little bit in with the food that they already had in there that they don't like anymore, apparently. They got tired. They get tired of food. Like, they won't eat the same kind of food all the time, so I had to switch the flavors. And they were tired of chicken and brown rice. So now they have beef and brown rice with peas. And when the dogs were done clearing the bowls, I watched them lick each other's mouths for about 20 minutes. I didn't know what was going on. I didn't know if I should get them a room, pull out the camera. I didn't know what to do. So I just sat here eating gummy bears, like laughing at them. Is that mean? It's not mean. These things happen. Weird things happen in my house. Yeah, Killian just came over here late. Killian, I'm surprised he's not whining. He was whining all evening. Killian Jones is my husband's dog. And so anytime my husband is gone, he starts crying. Like, he cries like a big baby because he is a big baby. Yeah, I'm talking about you. He's giving me the death glare right now. He's staring into my soul right now. And if you guys don't know, Siberian Huskies, for those of you who don't know, Siberian Huskies have the light blue eyes, and my dog's markings make him look like he has resting bitch face, but like the dog version. I don't know how else to explain it. So he always looks like he's going to steal your soul. He looks like he could be aggressively mean, but he is the biggest baby on the planet. Like, don't let my husband come home, and he just flops all over my husband like a fish. And I'm like, you weren't that lively when I took you out to go walk. Like, I had to drag you outside to go walking. So yeah, like, he's a big baby. Red, my boyfriend's dog, has stones, so we have to spend $60 on food the last per month. Oh God, I wish my dog's food bill was $60 a month. I pay almost, I don't know, what do I pay? I pay almost $120 a month for these dogs to eat. You would swear I was feeding horses. Daisy kind of looks like a horse. Maggie rides her like a horse. She allows Maggie to ride her like a horse. At this point, if it looks like a horse, rides like a horse, it's a horse. I have a small pony in my house. Which is hilarious because people are always afraid of Killian first. And then they're like, oh, look at the German Shepherd. And Daisy's the one that they should be fearful of. Because Daisy, it's not that she doesn't like strangers. It's all in how you approach her, like any dog. You come up at a dog and you're like all in their face. Yeah, they're not going to like that. Daisy's the same way. Don't come at her wrong or she's going to come at your face wrong. Just saying. She's a German Shepherd, people. What do you want me to do about that? Our house, it's $50 every 3 weeks. Well, you're lucky. You have small dogs? I have 2 labs. I don't even want to know how much we spend on. Exactly. Daisy's tired of life. You'll hear her groaning in the background because that's her I'm tired of life. Daisy gets sad when the kids go to bed because then she can't go play with Maggie anymore. And they were playing hard today. So Maggie should be asleep. She used to get some food and human food. Oh, I can't give my dogs human food. It gives them explosive diarrhea. Like, did you hear the story from maybe a week or 2 ago where I said I woke up and I had to wake up Mr. Coffee to walk the dogs which I think is right after the dog walker quit or got fired or whatever. He had to walk the dogs because Killian decided to sprinkler poop all throughout his crate and Daisy's crate and the floor and the wall. Like, if his belly is upset and he's in his crate. Now, let me explain. When the dogs are in their crates, since we've moved, when the dogs are in their crates, the crates aren't locked. But the dogs think that the crates are locked. So you have 2 chihuahuas that are allergic to poultry. Well, good gravy. I didn't think dogs had allergies, but I guess dogs could have allergies. They're like people's. Oh, that's right. I had gummy bears over here. Y'all made me forget about my gummy bears. Hold up. What was I saying? I'm so sorry, Miss Coffee. I laughed so hard. But yeah. You ever seen one of those sprinklers in somebody's yard? And he goes... That's Killian in his crate when he has an upset stomach. And Daisy spends the next however long it takes us to realize that she did it. Or that he did it, giving him the stare down like, I know you did not just poop in my crate. So, because Killian likes to do what we call summon demons from his butt when he poops. He still spins, like puppies, how they sometimes will spin in a circle. For some reason, Killian does it. We've taken him to the vet to ask him why he does it. The vet's like, dogs do that. No, they don't. I have 2 other dogs. Neither one of them do that. At first, I thought maybe he had worms or something. But they're like, no, he's fine. But then why is he doing that? Because that's not normal. Like, you're not supposed to be summoning demons while you're pooping. Like, I can't, like most dogs poop in a pile. And you just pick the pile up and keep moving on with your life. No, Killian makes you play hide and go with his poop. And hope that you don't step in it. Because he poops in a circle. And then will hop out of the circle like a rabbit. And then run away. Don't take your eye off where he's at, because if you do, you better hope you get that whole circle of poop. Like, and because we live in a place where the poop has to be cleaned up, yeah, you can't take your eyes off Killian when he's going to the bathroom, because if you can't find it and you step in it, yeah, it's not going to be good times. You won't have a good time. I need more wax. I swear I've been using the same wax. This is the same drill pen from my very first diamond painting like 3 years ago. 3 months ago. So, yeah. Oh, but guess what, guys? Guess what I did today? Well, I went to Walmart and was being super extra in Walmart. And I don't care. I like Christmas. I like it, especially since I get to spend it with my husband. I went to the store today. And let me turn the light off because it's dramatic effect. Went to the store today and I got these. Look how pretty, guys. Aren't they cute? So these pins, I am going to magically turn into drill pins. How? I ain't know. I'm going to figure it out though. I got all weekend and I got, 5 pins. So I'm going to take these pins and turn them into drill pins. Because definitely yes. Yes. And it's funny because Mr. Coffee asked, could he have these 3? And I was like, that only leaves me 2. He goes, you only have 1 set of hands. But I have 2 hands. And he goes, you got 2 pins. You know what? I'm not good at math. Stop trying to confuse me. And that's what he does. That is Mr. Coffee. He knows I'm not good at math, so he likes to try to confuse me with math problems. I'm just saying, crafting with Chrissy, like, you gotta watch out for the crop circles. See, I can stick hand to the canvas too. That's great. You ever notice that when you're by yourself, your house makes like weirdest noises you've never heard before ever, and then there's a murderer in there coming to get you? And why is it always a murderer? Like, it can't be somebody like in your house like making you like cupcakes or something. It's always like you hear something in your house. It can't be like somebody coming over to say hi and want to check up on you because they're a good friend. It has to always be somebody in there to murder you. Like, every time he's gone, my apartment's not big. Like, it's not a big apartment. Like, I'm balling on a budget here, people. It's not a big apartment. So, okay, don't tell Mr. Coffee I'm still using this, but I'm still using this. Gotta get that laid flat. And yes, you saw it right. It is a can of Walmart brand hydrocortisone. Again, balling on a budget, people. Don't judge me. So, every time I'm in this house by myself, I hear a weird noise that I've never heard before. And immediately my brain goes, somebody's trying to kill me. But what if somebody was actually in my kitchen, like, trying to make me cupcakes? Or just wants to hang out? Why is it always got to be somebody murdering me? Just saying. Like, I don't like a lot of quiet. If you can't tell by the amount that I talk, I don't like a lot of quiet. And then when Mr. Coffee's not here on nights like this, before I had my channel, yeah, TV on, computer on, making all kinds of noise and fuss. Kids would probably be out of bed because I'd be bored. You ever let your kids stay up because you're bored? I've done that. They wake up the next morning groggy. I'm so tired. Wake up. It's morning. Good morning. That, and I do that as payback because they be trying to wake up super early on the weekends. And I'm like, that is our day to sleep in, people. Oh, Tammy. I literally got the notification about half an hour ago that mine shipped. I knew that was you I was talking to. Hello, Kelly Head. How are you? Welcome. Just a small disclaimer for those who are new. You might see or hear things that will scar you for life, and I'm sorry. Watch out for the one they call Red. She says some pretty interesting things, like fingernails and buttholes. Yeah. You want to know what that means? Ask Red. Go ahead. Put the @ symbol and then type Red and see what she says to you. There she is. Boyfriend said if someone tries to break in, I can grab a gun in the top drawer. Oh, girl, I swear you would think I was a redneck with the amount of guns in my house. And you would think, oh, well, her husband has guns. No, Mr. Coffee doesn't have any guns. I have guns. 4 of them. Do I know how to use them? Of course I do. I come from a military family, people. God bless America. I have them. So, like, if anybody were to come in my house, like, yeah, no. If the dog don't get you, okay, I should say it like this. If Daisy doesn't get you, and you don't stop to pet Killian, then that's when the guns come in. Or, like, okay, so somebody said something about, what if I was talking to somebody about something, they're like, well, what if somebody kidnaps your kid? I'm like, one, if they kidnapped Orion, they would just think he's the coolest little dude on the planet. He's a chill dude. Now that Maggie, I'm not even joking, guys. Anybody ever heard the story of the kid that got kidnapped and he wouldn't stop singing gospel music, so the kidnappers returned him back to his parents? That would be Maggie minus the gospel music. They'd give her back. Believe me. 20 minutes of listening to Mickey Mouse Clubhouse, they give her back. Because she has a version where she thinks that she's talking Spanish, and she's not. And she's just doing all kinds of extra stuff. And she's like dancing around and tearing stuff. Like She was so hype about Mickey Mouse Clubhouse earlier. She bit a hole in the styrofoam piece, the little roller that comes, the diamond paintings come on. She bit a hole through it. Now, how hype do you have to be for Mickey Mouse Clubhouse? Like, I understand you like it, but why are you that hype? Like, you would think Mickey Mouse Clubhouse, the theme song, was a heavy metal song, the way she was headbanging in here. Like, it was ridiculous. Like, you better stop. You're going to give yourself a concussion. Like, stop. Pick my nose and start drooling because finally I have company. Yeah, so for those of you who are new, we have lots of fun here. You know, yeah, Daily Craft. I'm pretty sure I asked you about those. And you're going to stare at my ceiling until I flip it over. Don't worry, I'm back. I don't know what that was. I really don't. I'm telling you guys, YouTube hates my life. It hates my life. It just hates it. No reason. Oh, yeah, don't worry. Again, for those of you who are new, if the live chat stops, give it 10 seconds and look for live chat part 2, because I will start a part 2 because I still have another hour and a half, people. And believe me, I have a lot to get out. If I don't get it all out, then Mr. Coffee gets all of it, which is another reason why he loves the fact that I have a YouTube channel. all NC when I see people chewing their nails is the same person just going to town on a stranger's oh, sweet mother of... Seriously, Red? Yeah, again, if you're new, you're going to see and hear some things that are going to scar you for life. Miss Crochet and Coffee, that is me, is not responsible for what these people say and or do. All I ask is that you try to be nice. Nicely tell, like, you see how she nicely told you that somebody, if you're chewing on your nails, you're chewing on somebody's butthole? That was nice. It's like a warning. A cautionary tale, if you will. Hey, hate to rub it in, but mine I ordered from 1111 showed up 3 days ago. You know what, Karen? That's awesome. But why? Why, Karen? Why do you hate my life? Why are you rubbing that in? Because I'm so mad because I ordered from the Black Friday sale. And I still have stuff that hasn't gotten here yet. Karen's like, well, I'm over here with my 3 Ever Moments. What you got? You got Rachel's store. Like, Rachel's store is the Kraft mac and cheese, and Karen has the Velveeta Shelton cheese. Emotional trauma. Yeah, that's exactly what it is, dearly crafted. At 2DW. My Ever Moment was ordered last week on Black Friday. It literally shipped about 30 minutes ago, so I'm pretty excited that it actually shipped. But they immediately took the money out of my account when I placed the order. And I contacted them and was like, hey, what's taking y'all so long? I'm just saying. And of course, I don't want to be one of those people that goes up to, like, these companies. Sorry, I can see that they're popping up and I gotta get them back down. I don't want to be one of those people that has a YouTube channel that goes up to the company and go, hi, I have a YouTube channel. Give me free stuff to do a review on my page. I don't do that. Like, I don't tell them. I think I told Diamond Art Club, and then I felt like crap because I'm like, why do they care if I have a YouTube page? Like, I don't have any followers. I had like 5 followers. Haven't opened them. Karen, what is you doing over there? Now you really rubbing it in. She's like, not only that, I'm gonna make you wait to see them. Yeah. I'm not even gonna open them just yet. Yeah, are you mad? Like, I feel like that's what you're doing to me right now, Karen. Like, I feel a little hurt on the inside. Now kidding up, always us. Tammy, look. You know that's one of the paintings I'm waiting for. You know it is. Like, oh, I met somebody. Okay, this is really random. But my dad is a huge... Hold up, what'd she say? Karen, you must measure patience. Right? If I get a package, I'm opening it the day I get it. I don't care if I'm about to use it. I don't care. I'm opening it now. I can't. I have no patience, people. But yeah, so yesterday I met a girl, and I think in Fruitini's chat. And she was asking about, how do you get the courage up to do a YouTube channel and all this? And she, of course, was asking Fruitini. And of course, me, I'm extra, so I had to put my 2 cents in. Because why not? And I was like, you get used to it. like, I didn't like to hear the sound of my own voice. I mean, I don't have a Fran Drescher voice or anything, but I didn't like to hear the sound of my own voice. Who wants to hear their own voice? But I'm like, I didn't used to like the sound of my own voice. I didn't like, this, that, and the other. I'm like, eventually you get used to it, or you just don't care. And she said something about she's like, I'm country though. I'm from Alabama. And before I could say anything else to her, all I could say was Roll Tide. And my dad is a huge Alabama fan, so now anytime I see somebody from Alabama, I go, Roll Tide. I haven't ordered my Diamond Art Club from Gwenny yet either. Yeah, Crafted. I was going to ask you about that because why are we making videos about cleaning drills, and got me over here so confused because I didn't hear what you had said about cleaning the drills, and I'm over here rubbing drills together like, is this what I do? Why am I doing this? Hold up. I had to rewind the whole video, Dearly Crafted, to figure out what you were doing. This is what happens when you don't pay attention and you're whipping a nene on chat. But I'm sitting there and I'm like, hold up. I ain't seen no unboxing from what she got from Gwenny. I don't even know which one she got. Hold on, why are we congrating Abra? I got 2 from Diamond Art Club in the mail yesterday. Yay, order in every moment on Black Friday. Well, seems like forever waiting for it to arrive. Okay, Abra. Again, why are y'all trying to, you might. There I am. Did I spin a little bit? Yeah, YouTube is trying so hard to be extra tonight. I don't care. Let them be extra. Like, I'm up here watching Crafting with Christy getting excited about her packages because I can't get excited about mine. And then is that like I think I've watched that video like 3 times. And then I noticed that Dearly Crafted hadn't opened hers. She keeps mentioning it. Oh, you best believe she gonna rub it in real good. She gonna rub it in like lotion on ashy kneecaps. But she ain't. Oh, sorry. She ain't gonna open the box and tell us what it is. Like, she ain't gonna give us a hint. We gotta sit back and wait. Watch her rub drills in her hand. Okay, why is this drill being so extra right now? Yeah, Dearly Crafted, since you're not probably going to tell us what it is, when can we expect you to like, I don't know, unbox it? Like, I ordered from the store of Everything Gwenny. They have a lot of diamond paintings. Not all of them are for sale. But here you go. I have to do my nails for... Girl, don't make me run to your house and do your nails for you and run back just so I can watch the video. You gonna make me run? Really? You gonna make me run? Are we doing that now? Or is that a thing? Is that, making Miss Crochet and Coffee run a thing now? Because I'll do it. Sorry, I'm trying to straighten these. Because for some reason, they're all kinds of willy wonky. And I know you guys are probably cringing because I'm moving these things around on the canvas, but you know what? That's fine. It's fine. I got this. I gotta make sure they're all in the right spot and all that other stuff. But Miss Coffee, if you run, you need pants on. That is true. Good point. I'll run my mouth. I ain't running to I ain't putting no pants on. That makes 3 Diamond Art Clubs I have in my closet. Wait. Hold. Hey, what? What do you mean in the closet? But no, I have to finish the chicken painting from hell for my... You're not doing a Diamond Art Club for a chicken? Please tell me it's that, like, rooster painting that's all different colors and, like, shapes and stuff. I'll sew you my turkeys if you come do my nails. Oh, yeah? That's right, DW. I don't need that kind of negativity in my life. I don't like pants. I don't want to wear pants. Hold up. The reason I keep bumping you guys is because, like, you're all up in my space. I'm a tall woman with linky arms. I need that room. Not gonna bounce around until you settle out. You'll be all right. Don't look at it. You're supposed to be crafting anyway. What is everybody working on? Because apparently Abra is working on some chickens that she hates. Poor chickens ain't did nothing to her, but she hates them with every piece of her being. I imagine her sitting there. I hate you, chicken. I hate you. I hate you, chickens. It's the rooster and hen chicks Oh, oh, yeah, these drills for this diamond painting are garbage. Like, when I got the painting, I was so excited. I did the review, like the post review thing that they say that, show them your painting, tell them why you like it, blah, blah, blah. I did that, and at first I did like it until I let it sit for 2 days, and then it developed bubbles out of nowhere. Like, it was laying flat, and bubbles just came out of nowhere. Sorry, you're hearing Daisy be extra right now with the water. How about you save some water for the fishes, Daisy? No? You're just gonna hate on my life? Alright, Daisy. I don't need your type of negativity. I'm working on a custom of a friend of mine's and his police canine. Oh, well, that's cool, Kelly. Does he have, like, a different type of canine than a German Shepherd, or does he have a German Shepherd? Because I have a German Shepherd. That's the one you just heard lapping up water like she was drinking the ocean and sea. I'm working on a couple of tag questions I thought of. Uh-oh. Oh, sweet Lord. If Dearly Crafted thought them up, I don't think I want to answer them. I'm going to start my time lapse with the coffee cup from Diamond Art Club. Yeah. Cross stitching. I'm going to finish this diamond painting, and then I'm going to cross stitch Mr. Coffee's potato. Oh gosh, Red. When'd you get bit by a spider? Ugh. Speaking of spiders, funny thing. Christy messaged me last night, and she goes, "Hey." And when people talk to me, I have these pictures going on in my head. Sorry, again, the dogs are playing with plastic bottles. You want it real life? You got it, people. I have these pictures in my head. So apparently, Crafting with Christy had a heart attack last night because a spider, like, she turned away from her painting for like 2 seconds, came back, spider, sat down beside her, eating her curbs and whey and all that fun jazz. And it scared the crap out of her. And I'm sitting there like, why are you afraid of spiders? It's a spider. You're bigger than the spider. You can just kill it. But then she explained why, which I won't tell why, Christy. I'm not going to tell your business like that. I'm not going to tell you why she's scared of spiders, because a lot of people are scared of spiders. My old neighbor used to be scared of spiders. But I always find it hilarious, because I'm like, yeah. As long as Red doesn't come up with the tag questions, we should be okay. Yeah, you should. Now I want Red, you should come up with some tag questions for me to answer now. Like, if you have any questions, comments, or concerns, please go to Red. She made these up. Red and Dearly Crafted get together. Oh, sweet Lord. That's one you got to put, like, the XXX on. Don't come in here if you have sensitive ears. Like, yeah, don't. Yeah. They eat bugs. Like, they eat flies out of my house. And if they eat flies out of my house, that means they're helping me, because between the spiders and the dogs love sky raisins. In my house, we call flies sky raisins. So the dogs loved sky raisins. Mommy, not so much. And it was on my Stitch diamond painting. Yeah, like, it was on her diamond painting. So, of course, she had to make a split life decision at that moment. And I picture her falling out of this chair like the spider had a gun and a knife and was, like, asking for her wallet or something. Like, weird things happen in my head, people. I'm sorry. I'm not sorry. Spiders are fine if they are outside. Exactly. But when you come inside, if you're not helping, like, if you're not paying rent, like, okay, this is my rule for bugs. If something that's supposed to be outside is inside now, you are either paying rent or helping out. So, like, if you're a spider and say you want to take out the trash for me, that would be cool. If you're a fly and you want to carry some heavy bags of groceries into the house for me, fine, sure, come in. But if you're not paying rent or helping around the house, get out of my house. Like, it's only fair. Like, I don't come into your house and just cause a ruckus and have you fanning at things that, like, you're imaginarily, like, doing the mashed potato or something. Like, I'm not coming in your house disrupting your life, so why would you do it to mine? Like, that's so disrespectful. Two sisters sitting a field piece for my granddaughter for Christmas. I was customizing one to be a brunette like little Ava. Oh, that sounds cute. Keyword, outside. That's right. This one I think was in my sweats in my closet. I didn't notice and I sat on it. I bet that didn't make him happy. Did you at least give him like did you at least kill it via like butt cannon? I'm just saying, like, how horrible would it be to be a bug and somebody farts and you die? Just saying, that would be a horrible death. But as a human, that's a funny way to go. I'm just saying. Don't judge me. I'm just saying. Really? See, now it's cold in here. I don't want to be all cold. So you got an ass bite. She got spider buns right now. Now she's gonna turn into like the female Spider-Man. She'll be saving the city before you know it. Like, what happened to Red? Why wasn't she on live? Oh, she's out saving the city, you know. Second custom, I probably won't post pictures of it because it will most likely freak people out. Hold up. Now I want to see it, Kellyhead. Now I have to see it. I don't care if it freaks me out. Have you met my children? Just saying. Maggie for fun. Okay, so for those of you who are new, I have a 6-year-old named Maggie. Maggie's real name is Magdalene, but we call her Maggie because she reminds me of Maggie from The Simpsons. And Maggie, for fun, will take, and we went to Cracker Barrel once. And y'all, if you've been to a Cracker Barrel, you know they have a gift shop that they make you wait in for 45 minutes to make sure you purchase something because they know you're going to impulse shop while you're waiting. So we were in Cracker Barrel, and my mom goes, let the kids get a toy. I'm like, I ain't paying for it. She's like, I'm paying for it. All right, you guys get any toy in the store. I don't care what it is. Nana is paying for it. Get a toy. So they get a toy. But, like, my son gets, like, this little toy beetle car. One gluteus maximus. My son gets this little beetle car that, like, you scoot backwards and it, like, flies off the table. So we spent, like, 45 minutes chasing that. But my daughter, no, not Maggie. Maggie gets a fake snake. Now, Miss Crochet and Coffee don't do snakes. I'm cool with spiders. I don't do snakes, which is weird because I'm Southern. Anyways, hi Daisy. So I'm sitting there, and every morning for a week after she got this fake spider, she would wake me up and then call me, like she'd be out of my room, obviously. And she'd go, Mommy, come here. And I'm like, well, what's going on, Maggie? I'd go to leave my room, and she would have the snake sitting at my door. And I would get scared every time. Like, I'd freak out. Like, the one day I flipped over my bed and bashed my head off the wall. These weird things happen in my house, people. I can't explain it. My daughter, she's part husband, part me, and together apparently makes an evil villain. Hi, Daisy. What's wrong? Sorry, the doggy came over for lovin's. What's wrong, Daisy Wazy? Hi. No, you can't. You can't come sit in my lap today. You can't. Thank you. Go to bed. Go to bed. Go to bed. Go to bed. Good girl. Go to bed. That didn't mean stop and make a circle. Go ahead. Go to bed. Bed. Thank you. She gets a little aggressive with her snuggles. If you don't snuggle her when she wants you, she will paw you to death. Do you have pictures of some of your dogs? I don't have, like, well, I guess I kind of do have pictures. Hold up. Let me figure out what's going on with my laptop here real quick. And I can pull up pictures of the doggies. Really? My computer's being funny today. looks like I might have to go grab another charger. Okay, I get it. Hang on a second, guys. Show the puppies. I gotta get the picture. And that's if my laptop decides it wants to work. I have to hold on, you guys. Let me go get Mr. Coffee's charger. Ugh. Because without my laptop, I can't see what you guys are saying. Seriously. Saying right now, today has just been one of those days where everything and all the things have gone wrong. Like right now, out of nowhere, my charger doesn't want to work. It hates my life. There we go. We got Mr. Coffee's charger. He won't mind. Let's see. Hold on, let me get my blanket back on because it's chilly. I had to leave the door open. Let's see. Do I have pictures of the doggies? Of course I have pictures of I have tons of pictures of the doggies. The problem is finding the pictures of the doggies. So yeah, let me close this because we all know that I'll drop it somehow. I'm gonna have to lift you guys up. You're gonna see some weird things, like stuff. Gotta bleach my hands for it. Hold up. Whoa. Why are we bleaching hands? Actually, you know what? I can probably find them quicker on my other page. Maybe. No, don't do that. Told you guys, weird things happen at my house. Let's see now. Yeah, because now Mr. Coffee's going to be real happy when he finds out he has to figure out why my charger isn't charging my laptop. Yeah, I probably could. Killian. Come here, pup. All right. So you're going to be moving weird angles. That's my vape rig. Don't look at that. That's Daisy. That's Daisy Puppers. Hi, Daisy girl. Hi. Say hi. That's Daisy. And here comes Mr. Killian Jones. Killian. Look at him back there. Sulking. He's going to jump up on the couch. But this is date. Really. You're doing the most today, aren't you? Yes, for some reason, everybody loves that husky. Killian. Say hi. This is Mr. Jones, Mr. Killian Jones. And Daisy, she went back to bed. Daisy's like, seriously, Mom, again. Yeah, he's holding down Mr. Coffee's spot. Yeah, you see that? You see that bubble in there? Like, you see that? Yeah. This painting hates my life. It cannot be done soon enough. Really? My husband has always said about wanting a Siberian Husky. He apparently wanted one when he grew up, and his parents wouldn't let him get one. So he, I know, right? I love those pins. I can't wait to see if I can turn them into drill pins. But yeah, my husband always wanted a Siberian Husky growing up, and so to surprise him last year in April, I bought him a Siberian Husky. Nowhere did I know that the Siberian Husky was gonna be so eventful. His first night with us, I think he cried all night, would not go to sleep, would not sleep in my room, would not sleep downstairs. He would only sleep with my kids. And I kind of like snuck him in the room with them while they were sleeping. And you went to the University of Washington. It's funny because, oh, I bumped the table again. It's funny because in Pennsylvania, where my kids went to school, their mascot was the Huskies. Sorry, I gotta close that door. It is freezing in here. Apparently, he wants me to hold his hand, and he's mad because I won't hold his hand. Siberian Huskies are a different breed of dog. Like I swear they're part person because he can talk. I can't get him to talk, so like don't ask because I can't get him to actually do it. He doesn't do it on cue. He will do it when he wants to. So like if you tell him to go to bed and he doesn't want to, he will tell you no. Yes, he says no. Very clearly tells you no. And then if you say something like, well, don't tell me no, go to bed. He's like, no. And it's the funniest thing on the planet. The way he says it is just, it literally sounds like a cat meowing. Is all I can describe it as. Okay, what letter are we going to work on next? G, 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 G. That's a 9. That's not a G. 30, 31. There it is. My lab tries to talk back to yeah, it's the funniest thing on the planet because I now have like 4 children that now talk back to me, including this dog. And so I'm like, when I'm having a hard day and all I want to do is sit down, but this dog is in my chair and I'm like, Killian, can you please get down? And he tells me no. And I'm like, that is not how this works. Like I say something and you're supposed to listen. Now, Daisy is trained. Daisy, I trained her myself. I watched almost every Cesar Millan episode of Dog Whisperer that I could watch on YouTube. And I trained her myself. I think I did a pretty good job. She's a pretty obedient dog. Killian? Okay, so Killian doesn't like to listen. He only listens to my husband and my son. He does not listen to me. He does sometimes listen to Maggie. But for the most part, Killian doesn't listen to anybody. He beats to the beat of his own drum. He is his own person. And I don't judge him in his life choices. Latte huffs at me. Yeah, and it's funny that you say that because I started calling the kids lattes and they don't know why. And I'm like, because if your dad is Mr. Coffee, then you're Little and Miss Latte. The whole family's got coffee names now. Karen, ding, ding, ding. You get 20 cool points. That is correct. Killian Jones was named after Captain Hook's character on Once Upon a Time. When my husband took one look at him because of the markings on his eyes, it looks like he has on thick eyeliner. So my husband's like, what a more fitting name than Killian Jones. But do you know how awkward it is to take this dog to the vet and they ask you for the dog's name? And my dogs are registered. They're both purebred. So they're registered with the ACA or ACK or whatever that is. So when I take them to the vet, Killian's name is Killian Jones. It's written on his birth certificate and everything else that I have paperwork-wise for him. His name is Killian Jones. Whereas Daisy's name is just Daisy. Killian's name is Killian Jones. So when we go to the vet and they go, Killian, they'll like call them back like when you're at a regular doctor's office or like Killian Jones and they're expecting Daisy to walk up. But then Killian walks up. They're like, oh, okay. Some people get it. Some people don't. They're like, your dog has 2 last name or 2 first names. Yeah, I'm aware of this. I didn't name the dog, okay? I'm just bringing it to the vet. But it never fails because we had to bring him. Of course, they have a new vet now because of us moving. I take him to the vet for the first time and the lady goes, am I seeing this correctly? Is your dog's name Killian Jones? I'm like, yeah, it is. I didn't name him. Like I constantly have to give that disclaimer. I didn't name him. Like, don't look at me sideways. I didn't name him. My husband's like, what? It's a cool name. I didn't say it wasn't a cool name. I just said I didn't name him. You want to look at somebody crazy in the face? Look at him crazy in the face. He named him. And then usually they're like, oh, okay. Some people are like, oh, that's cool. Some people are like, why would you give your dog 2 first names? I, again, did not do this. My dog is actually in Pennsylvania with my parents. Now, when I moved to North Dakota, I had to leave one of my dogs in Pennsylvania because I'm only allowed to have 2 dogs in my apartment. And my third dog is an Australian Shepherd Pomeranian mix. So he's like 22 pounds of feisty. But I couldn't bring him with me because I don't think he would have handled the cold very well. So right now, until I buy a house, he is staying with my parents. Princess Jones. That's cute. But my other dog is staying with my parents. I named him. His name is Achilles. Yes, Achilles, like from Troy, from Greek mythology, the Achilles tendon. Because when I got him, he was like a puppy mill dog. So I rescued him from a puppy mill. And when I got him, he like the first day I got him, he like attacked the mailman, but he only would attack him on the back of his heel. So we named him Achilles because that's what he goes for. Yeah, I get a lot of people that actually know what he's named after and are like, oh my God, I love Captain Hook. And I'm like, I forget. So I'm like, you're like, who? Why are you telling me about Captain Hook? Oh, the dog. The dog. The other thing I didn't realize when I bought a Siberian Husky was they chase their tails a lot. Daisy, knock it off. No. Don't look at me sad in the face. I know you hear me. Sorry, she's chasing the ball around the house so that she can sneak into my bedroom and go lay on my bed. And I don't want the fur on my bed. Who's saying hi, Papa? Oh, hi, Papa. Ain't you late to the party, Papa? Where you been? Papa is kidding up his first Diamond Art Club. Papa, your son-in-law won't be back home until like 3 in the morning. Black Lab Tigger and 5-month Lab Stella. Oh, yeah, Papa. Okay, for those of you who are new, you're going to see a gentleman in the room named David Harris. That is my father. I call him Papa because that's what my kids call him. Papa is the one that has my Australian Shepherd mix. And it was funny because my dad calls me like every other day telling me how he's going to hurt my dog because my dog keeps doing weird things. Like apparently in the middle of the night, my dog got up on his desk in his man cave and went to go eat a pack of crackers that he had, like a pack of saltine crackers that he left on the table. And don't worry, he didn't leave them open. He probably had them rolled up on the table. Apparently, Achilles decided he wanted a snack in the middle of the night, jumped up on the table, knocked his diamond painting that he was working on the floor, and then commenced to eating the crackers. But I guess he didn't like them because he only nibbled the side of one of the crackers, and then just left it be there. And I'm like, at least if you're gonna get up on the counter and tear up all the stuff on his desk, Achilles, the most you can do is at least enjoy the one piece of the cracker you ate. Like, that's just disrespectful. Papa, how you liking them 310s? Yeah, Papa, they got mad jokes. Okay, so when I ordered it with Paint with Diamonds, my dad also ordered a painting with them. It's called Airborne. It's the Rangers, I guess, jumping out of the airplane because I guess he used to do that, which is probably why he got bad knees now. Now only thing he jumped for is joy. So I don't think he realized that there was black in that photo, or he didn't realize there was that much black in that photo. And he got it big too. Like apparently he was just like, I'm just gonna keep getting bigger paintings. So I don't remember what size he said he got, but it's a decent size. Like he's gonna get some decent detail out of it. And to make it that much better, yeah, his Diamond Art Club that he's working on or he's kitting up is Wisdom. And then he got Airborne from Paint with Diamonds that he got today with the 1,310,000. But what? Yeah, that's he ordered it. And then he blamed me for the fact that it had that many 310s. Like I created the image. I didn't create the image, Paul. I didn't even tell you to buy it. You bought it on your own. Like I didn't like peer pressure you into it. I was just like, look, Daddy, I remember you said you jumped out of planes. Here's a picture of people jumping out of planes. And he was like, oh, cool. Let me order it in the biggest size they have. But to make it worse, guys, on top of all those 310s, it's a square diamond painting. You heard right. It's a freaking square. So we said a small prayer for him. He might get that finished 2029 when his grandson graduates. So yeah, you say a prayer for Pawpaw, because he's got a long road ahead of him. My bad, fat fingers. 10,300 310s and the picture Airborne from Paint with Diamonds. Okay, so I'm going to put this out there. I know a lot of you know who Stitcherista is, right? Don't get me wrong. I love Stitcherista. She's awesome. It has nothing really to... Well, it has to do with her, but not really. Did anybody notice... Okay, Stitcherista ordered a diamond painting from Paint with Diamonds, and it came in a box, right? Did anybody else notice that if you look at any other YouTuber that gets from Paint with Diamonds, they're not in boxes? Like, was it just me? Not that, you know, saying she doesn't deserve a box. I mean, like, she's the queen of crafting over there. But, like, she gets them in a box. And she got the sunflower, and it was in a box. And I got really upset when I found out that my stuff wasn't in a box. But then I figured with the size that the one of my dad ordered, it will definitely be in a box. No, he got sent his package in that same Bubble Boy mailer that's bubble wrap all the way around, and they fold it, and it just looks like a splint for your arm. They sent his, and it's bigger than a 30 by 40. It's bigger than a 50 by 50. But they sent it in the bubble mailer. They didn't even put it in a box. And then even on the website, it shows you a box. But I have yet to see a diamond painting come to anyone besides Stitcherista and it be in a box. Is that weird? Like, is it just me that noticed that? Like, am I the only person that noticed that? Because, like, I'm just curious. Like, I kind of want to message her and be like, hey, Stitcherista, I love your videos. You're awesome. You're just awesome. How did you get that box? Like, it's not that I want to collect the box. I'm just wondering why they're being so cheap and only giving the box to certain people. Like, I feel like I'm being hated on. And this is, you know, box abuse. They're only giving boxes out to certain people. Is that because of the size? Maybe. I don't know, because the sizes I got were 30 by, what was it? 30 by 30 and 30 by 45. Anything bigger than a 30 by 40, they usually will put in a box. Any company, even Evermoment, tells you. If it's bigger than a 30 by 30, they'll put it in their, like, long tubes. If it's not bigger than that, they're not putting it in the long tube. So my dad's painting, I don't remember what size it is, but like I said, it's bigger than a 50 by 50. And it came in a bubble mailer. Like, it literally was just giant painting in a bubble mailer. And I'm half tempted to message them and be like, why is it that you only put stuff in boxes for certain people and not others? Like, why do you give the impression like you have these nice boxes that you can put your work in so it doesn't come destroyed already and have to get a refund from you? Why would you do that for only certain people? And that's not saying that, you know, Stitcherisa, you know, is like, put mine in a box or I give you a bad review. I don't think she would ever do anything like that. She's not that type of person. She's a cool person. But the fact that she ordered a sunflower. That sunflower was like a 20 by 30 or something like that. Like, it wasn't big. It wasn't bigger than a 30 by 40, I don't believe. But she got a box. If you watch her video, she got a box. I thought all diamond art clubs come in boxes. All diamond art clubs do come in boxes. Snow Angel, yeah, the one he got is the one with the deer and the little fox sitting on the grassy knoll or something. What's total disrespect, Pawpaw? What are you over there fussing for? He already fussing at people. Yeah, I gotta watch out for Pawpaw. He a little crazy sometimes. You in that? then you have Amazon throwing the thinnest things in the big ass boxes. Right? You could order. Okay, here we go. So if you are new to my page, I'm going to be doing giveaways. Like my giveaway going on right now is I'm giving away 3 light pads. Why? Because I contacted a seller on Amazon because the light pad they gave me was janky and it broke within like 2 months. They sent me 12 light pads. At first I had 10, but they won't stop coming now. Like now they're just randomly coming. So I've given a few away. I got to send a couple out to Paw because my mom now wants to diamond paint, and we're going to get him an extra light pad so she doesn't because Lord knows she will. But yeah, so I have these light pads. Now the light pads, if you have an A4 light pad, they're all essentially, sorry, I keep bumping it. They're all essentially the same. They all come the same way, whatever. But they are in the biggest freaking box, and they're already in a box. Like you could put it in a bubble mailer because it's already essentially in a box. Hey, Sarah. Maybe she's an affiliate with Paint with Diamonds. I don't think she is. Right now she's an affiliate with Peggy Buy and New Frog, which if you can't tell from her video, she's going like Did I come back, guys? Are we good? Everybody good? If you're here and you can hear me, just refresh your page. All right, so we're back. Yeah, YouTube keeps crashing. Why? Because it hates my life. We're all good in the hood here. I also noticed that somebody just messaged me on or left a comment on one of my videos and asked me what happens if they don't get their order from Antibuy. I don't know. I don't work for Antibuy. Like literally, I just had somebody leave me a comment that said they ordered from Antibuy. What happens if they don't get it? Then you don't get it. I don't know. I don't understand what she's trying to say to me. Like I'm like confused. Part of me is like, okay, then you message them and get a refund because obviously you didn't get it. I mean, I have one from New Frog that's been out for 109 days. Do I expect to get it? No. Did I already get a refund from it? Yeah, about a month ago. Yeah, YouTube is. I don't know. Like everybody's having problems with streaming. So Jen, just be happy. Look, that's a plus right there. You didn't stream, so you didn't have to worry about this problem. Dilly, are you spinning again? Because mine's is moving. Matter of fact, I need to get my hands moving because I'm never going to finish this diamond painting. I keep chit-chatting. If I keep flapping the gums, I'm never going to get this page finished. Oh, okay. I don't know. YouTube has been acting really weird lately, and it's annoying a lot of the YouTubers because I'm noticing a lot of people are going live a lot more often now. Because why wouldn't we want to interact with our subscribers? Like, that's the best part about YouTube. Now I can interact with you guys. But you have to get to a certain point to be able to interact with them. So, like, now YouTube is doing this thing where they keep trying to, like, make things better, and they're just making things worse. Like, stop doing your updates. Sorry, left-handed diamond painting here. Stop doing all your crazy updates because they're doing nothing besides hurting like the YouTubers because we're getting frustrated that we have to keep starting 6 and 7 different lives. Poor Frutini the other day. I think she had 4. She had to keep restarting it because it kept booting her out. And I was like, I told her, I'm like, I was having the same problem. It's not, your setup. It's YouTube. And then here they're trying to do updates. Well, your updates suck because nobody can use it. Because it keeps buffering and then everybody just essentially leaves because they get tired of seeing it. Maybe lives are going better than they thought and more people are using it so their system can't handle it. That might be true. Welcome back, Karina. I was thinking of going live tomorrow just to try it. Oh, Stephanie, you got a channel? Now I gotta go check this out. Yep, I'm gonna check it out right now. Right now. Let's see. Open a new tab. Let's see what Stephanie got going on over here. Don't be nervous, Stephanie. It's okay. Ooh. Hold up. She balling over here. Unboxing 4 Diamond Art Clubs? Yes. We're doing this. We're doing this. I didn't even watch any videos. I'm just going to subscribe anyway because you got 4 Diamond Art Clubs. Look at him sitting on the table all nice over there, Stephanie. Girl, look at she big balling over there. Now, Stephanie, I love my Diamond Art Club. I really do. But I ain't never been balling so hard that I got 4 Diamond Art Clubs just chilling on the table like that. Like she literally just sitting there chilling like, yo, what up? My name is Stephanie. These my Diamond Art Club. Like Diamond Art Club cost $1. Girl over here balling. You didn't tell us, Stephanie. Y'all go check out Stephanie. She got some videos up here with the Diamond Art Club. Black Friday. I hear you, girl. Got those 2 free diamond paintings. I was too broke. I had to. Okay, so for those of you who are new, again, David Harris is my dad. So like, since I moved, I got to keep my dad on his toes. So every couple of weeks, me and my dad exchange the same $40 back and forth. And of course, at the time that I went to go buy my Diamond Art Club, one of my husband's friends needed to borrow money. So I let him borrow my Diamond Art Club money, and my pawpaw was nice enough to go ahead and give me the $40 that we've been passing back and forth. Which, pawpaw, did you get that $40? Because I gave it back to you this morning. The sad part is I give my dad this money whenever I take the $40, and it's only ever $40. $40 apparently saves all my problems. But whenever I borrow the money, I'll give it back to him, and he won't realize it. And this morning he's sick, so I'm pretty sure he probably didn't even realize it. And then the next time I ask him, like, they're like, is the ball in my court? Yeah, I'm like, yeah, the ball's in my court. I have the $40. I got to give it back to Pawpaw. I give it back to Pawpaw, and then he essentially just gives it back to me when I need it because he forgets that it's sitting in there. I'm telling you right now, Stephanie over here big balling with the 4 Diamond Art Club. She just sitting her nails done up too. She got the French tips on. Told them, these are my Diamond Art Club girls. Yeah, eat that up. Like, oh girl, I know what I'm watching after I'm doing live. Y'all go check Stephanie out on her page because geez, girl, just balling. Stephanie, if you go live, please let me know. Matter of fact, you don't even have to let me know because your page will let me know because I hit the bell. You didn't have to tell me because you flossing with the Diamond Art Clubs and the French tips. I had to subscribe. Had to. I'd be crazy not to. I'm crazy anyway, but I'd be crazy not to. Just like Crafting with Christy. She's about to do a time lapse on a Diamond Art Club, and we're gonna be Diamond Art Club, or not Diamond Art Club, but we're about to be Coffee Twinsies because I have the exact same painting she has, but she has like a better version. I have like the Walmart version, and she's got like the Piggly Wiggly version. I have the Walmart version. She has the Target version. Or Target. Oh, you did notice you got that money? Don't worry, I'll be borrowing it again in like, I don't know, a month or so. My hubby and both my dogs are all snoring. Now, Kelly, what you should do is scream real loud for no reason. Just be like, bah! And see if it scares the crap out of them, wakes all of them up, and then look like you ain't did nothing. And be like, what's wrong? Did you scream? No, I'm just over here watching this girl go live. I don't know what's going on. I'm just diamond painting very innocently. That's what you should do. I do that to Mr. Coffee all the time. If he falls asleep on the couch. Now, Mr. Coffee is a very heavy sleeper. So if you don't catch him within the first 20 minutes of him falling asleep, yeah, wherever he's asleep at, that's where he's staying. He ain't moving. So just every once in a while, just to keep him on his toes, I'll just yell real loud. And my kids are heavy sleepers too. They get that from their dad. So if I do that, they won't wake up. But the dogs will look at me like I'm crazy. Like Daisy will head tilt at me because German Shepherds do that weird head tilt thing. Yeah. I don't know. The dog's going to kick me off the bed. Well, don't let the dog kick you off the bed. Oh, and if y'all haven't seen Crafting with Chrissy, open those that Diamond Art Club box. She was so cute. She's like, oh my God. That's the best thing about Diamond Art Club painting when you've never bought one before. You're like, it's so soft. And you see them like molesting the back of the canvas. And I'm like, yeah, you molest the back of that canvas. It's soft as hell, isn't it? Now they got you upside down. No, there we go. Flip you back the right way. Lives are where you go to make friends. I'm just saying. I've made a lot of new friends on my lives, like, or watching other people's lives. Oh my gosh. How many of you guys caught everything Gwenny's live? Like, I know Snow Angel did because that's how I met her. But everything Gwenny hadn't posted a video in so long. Like, the last time she didn't post a video in so long, I sent a search party out for her. I really did. I posted on like 3 different groups. I was like, anybody seen everything Gwenny? Because I'm seeing nothing Gwenny right now. So I need to find my everything Gwenny because I'm seeing nothing Gwenny. And I'm getting a little sad because I have seen nothing Gwenny. Like, and I told Mr. Coffee, because he said, well, you haven't really seen Abstract Crafter either. I'm like, no, but the moment I start worrying about Abstract Crafter, it's like she's in my head. She's like, boom, video. So I'm like, I'm not worried about her too much. She's cool. She's good. She's good. But everything Gwenny, there was no Foodie Friday. There was no Weird Wednesdays. Like, there was nothing Gwenny. And I was getting pretty sad. I need everything Gwenny. So, like, where's everything Gwenny? And then she went live. Like, I was literally sitting here. Who was I talking to? I was talking to somebody. Oh, I was talking to my mom. Like, my mom called me fussing about something. All I really wanted to know was what she wanted for Christmas. And she called me fussing about something. She's like, where's your husband? At work, I guess. He had to go for a safety meeting at work the other day. And she called fussing about my nieces and nephews. And I'm laughing. And then I seen the little notification. Everything Gwenny went live. I'm like, say word. I jumped right on that. I think I jumped on that live so hard I broke my ankles. I've got a boom stand. Thinks it's a rock star. Yeah, you are a rock star with the boom stand. I rubbed my face on the canvas, no lie. I think everybody who opens up a Diamond Art Club diamond painting rubs their face on it. Because I spent like 10 minutes doing that to myself. And then Mr. Coffee looked at me like I had 3 eyes. And I was like, no, seriously, feel this. And then he did it too. So, like, I think that's just everybody. She's on a live called Rolling Through Life every Tuesday and Saturday evening. That's how I found her. Karina, are you talking about Everything Gwenny? Are you serious? Everything Gwenny has another page? I just thought she was Everything Gwenny. She was everything Gwenny I thought she should be. It's so soft. She's still over there petting it, like. From her live video games. See, I know she did stuff with the video games, but I didn't know she went live on another page or something. Rolling Through Life. Now I gotta check this out. Y'all got me checking out all kinds of stuff over here today. I'm making all kinds of stuff. I'm gonna drink some coffee and look for this. Hold up, does she show her face? No, yeah, the gaming's on her one page. I'm so confused because I see one, but I'm not sure if it's her because I've never seen everything Gwenny's face. That's that's the one thing about uh that's the one thing about when you do YouTube. Like when I started my YouTube channel, I purposely did my first video where you could see my face. There's a couple of videos on my page where you actually see what I look like. Mr. Coffee, not so much. But well, I guess you can see him in a couple of my whipping chats. You see Mr. Coffee's face. And I probably will do before Christmas. I'll probably do a video where you can see like him sitting here playing this game while I crochet or something, or make his potato. Probably making his potato because it's gonna take me forever and a day to make that. People, I'm not a cross stitcher. All right, so we're gonna go K next. 6:32. I actually got a lot done. Look at that. I didn't have any of that done when I started. I'm actually getting work done and running my gum or flapping my gums. Mr. Coffee's going to be so proud. He's going to be like, look, you actually got work done today. I probably should switch back over to our page. Yeah, somebody has the link to this Rolling Through Life because I don't know what Gwenny looks like. Yeah, I feel bad for her. Why do you feel bad for her, Stephanie? Okay, so she's not well. So not doing many videos. She used to have lots of unboxing videos. Yeah, I don't know exactly what's going on. I know I have her as a friend, and I wanted to send her a pen pal letter, but I don't want to be that weird, creepy person that's like, hi, I'm a big fan. Can I have your mailing address? Like, I don't want to be weird. I got to somehow subtly ask her for her mailing address. So I can send her like a card or something and like something to cheer her up. But she's been like she's battling hardcore depression right now. And from what she said in her live chat, you know, things aren't going the best for her right now, which we've all been there. So it's kind of sad. It's sad because you want to help out people like that. And like you're like, but I'm only one person. Just like when Gone Off My Meds was going through it. There was people giving her crap. Hey, you too. Hey, y'all are worse than the kids. Knock it off. Go to bed. Thank you. Sorry, they're bumping the table. Yeah, she's having, like, the chronic pain is making her lose her mind or something. Like, I couldn't imagine, which I would be going ape crap crazy. Because being in pain like that all the time, like, I couldn't do it. I feel, like, and that's the thing, is I think she's in Canada. But I used to always say, oh, that has to be awesome. They have free healthcare. But no, every time somebody says their finger hurts, they're in the hospital. And from the sounds of it, the doctor doesn't really want to do anything besides throw antidepressants at her and tell her to have a good day. That's not how you cure depression or anxiety or any of that. Like, you don't just throw pills at people. I mean, I have my own mental battles. And I don't medicate myself anymore. I used to be on medication, but I stopped taking it because I refuse to feel like a zombie all the time. Mr. Coffee didn't like it because for a while there, he thought I should be back on it. And I'm like, yeah, no, I'm not doing that. No, thank you. I'd rather deal with it than, no, I'm not doing that. Exactly. That's why I craft. And that's probably why, I know that's why I craft, because it keeps my head busy. It keeps my hands busy. And also so I don't eat my fingernails, apparently, because I don't want to disappoint Red. Or make her think that I eat buttholes. Not just buttholes, stranger butt. The fact that she said stranger buttholes is disturbing enough. I mean, yeah, you don't want to eat any butthole. But a stranger's butthole? You don't know if they got swamp ass or nothing. Red's just like, you eating somebody else's butthole. You're tossing salad with syrup or jelly. Like, that's what she just said to me just now when she said eating a stranger's butthole. That's what I heard. That's what I heard. That might not be exactly word for word what she said, but that's what I heard. Like, she said tossing salad, and I'm not about tossing salad. I'm not about doing it. So to keep my hands busy, I craft. And now I'm going to be super busy because, no. Red, I'm telling you, you scarred me for life. Like, when people say stuff like that to me, it sticks with me. And my daughter, Maggie, was biting her nail earlier because if she gets stressed out, that's when she has her seizures. For those of you who don't know, she has epilepsy. Don't worry, she's fine. But when she gets stressed out, she has seizures. And I can always tell when one's about to come on because she'll start chewing her nails. Her anxiety level gets really high. And so when her dad got called out, like, he got called out and Sorry, I have this weird creeper messaging me right now. I don't know why he's messaging me. Anyways, um, when she has her anxiety attack, she'll start biting her fingers, and the first thing I thought of was, Maggie, don't eat other people's buttholes. I was happy when I found diamond painting. I used to knit and crochet, but it really hurts my hands to crochet or knit for longer than an hour due to damage from carpal tunnel. Ouch, Kelly. You know what's funny? Before I moved to North Dakota, I taught my dad how to crochet. So my dad knows how to crochet too. So if he didn't already get your cool point for the fact that he diamond paints, my dad crochets. He makes blankets and stuff for like his coworkers when they have babies. It's the funniest thing on the planet. Like, it's so cute. Just imagine this big 6'2" guy crocheting. He sits in his little man caves and like minds his own little business, and he diamond paints or he crochets. But it's funny now because now that we've essentially discovered diamond painting, he gets so mad when he has to crochet something. Like if one of his Creativity by Gidge is where you can get color streets from if you're looking for color streets. Like, that's where I got my turkeys. And actually, it's funny because turkeys. How cute are those turkeys, though? Like, you see, I chipped one of them earlier opening the container. The color streets actually help my nails feel stronger. And they don't feel like they're so fragile. So, like, yeah. Yes, gobble gobble. I was talking about these in one of my lives, and I was so excited to get them. And they came in the other day with my Diamond Express stuff. When I got my Diamond Express kit in, they came in with that, and I was like, oh my god! I immediately put them on. I'm gonna be rocking these turkeys until Christmas. I don't care. Yeah, my real nails are really thin from me spending my entire life chewing on them. And my parents, of course, would tell me to stop chewing on them, and I was like, yeah, no. You know, this is one part of my life that I control. I'm going to eat them. And then I met Red, and now all I can think of is chewing other people's buttholes, and now I don't chew my nails anymore, apparently. I stopped chewing them for the longest time, but something happened that set me back, and I started chewing on them again. But there was my Red, my trustful Red, to keep me in check and remind me about the buttholes. I'm telling you guys, these dogs are worse than the kids. They're over here playing and fighting over the same toy again. They done ripped this poor little lamb to shreds, and they're fighting over the carcass. It's not a real lamb, people. It's a toy. Hey, don't steal stuff off my table. The dog just tried to steal stuff off my table. Yeah, like, I'm telling you, have Red say it in the tone that she's like, the tone she gave me, I heard in my head as a very evil, mean, don't eat your fingernails. It's gonna be like eating a stranger's butthole. Like, the way it was said, it wasn't even a female's voice, it was a man's voice, and it was the creepiest thing on the planet. So thank you, Red, for that. You crocheted a hat yesterday. Were you angrily crocheting that hat, Paw Paw? Because I know you don't want to crochet right now. Just like any other crafter, like Jennifer Stitching Wall. I'm not sure if she's still here. She's a cross stitcher. Cross stitcher, people, not cross dresser. Because for some reason, when I said that just now, my brain went cross dresser. No, cross stitcher. She's a cross stitcher, and I don't know why it is that cross stitchers get the most flack for coming over to the dark side of diamond painting, but they do. Like stitching in sequins apparently got some flack for it. Stitcherisa, of course, got flack for it because they're like, "Oh God, please don't leave the cross stitching community." They're not leaving; they're just taking a break from it right now. Like, let them give those pull fingers a break. Those needles hurt. We even put hot sauce on her nails, and she didn't slow her down. No, And my parents are probably the reasons why I like spicy food, because they would put hot sauce on my fingers thinking that it was going to stop me from chewing on them, and I would just suck all the hot sauce off and keep going. Like, I don't think they quite understood the severity of that situation. So next time, Paw, don't put food on people's hands. That obviously did not work. But now that I have a little bit of nail, I'll call my sister Jasmine, the one that, okay, if you've watched my videos, you heard me talk about the one day I talked about my sister calling me and doing her own version of a tutorial on how to paint her toenails. And I did I had a video where I was talking about her like ear raping me with this information because she forced that unwanted information into my eardrum and I didn't want it. And I call her every once in a while because she's also a nail chewer, but she has it where like she has it really bad. She has it worse than I do. And I'll call her every once in a while just to tell her that my nails are longer than hers. I just picked up, yeah, people don't like change, which is funny because the only constant in life is change. But people don't like change. So if you started doing one thing on your channel, like since I started doing diamond painting on my channel, if I stopped doing diamond painting altogether and did crocheting, people might fuss. Why aren't you diamond painting anymore? You know, are you going to put up more diamond painting? When are you going to stop crocheting and diamond paint? Like, I would probably get flack for it. But nobody gets more flack that I've noticed than cross stitchers. Because for some reason, they think that you're never going to come back to the craft. I told Mr. Coffee yesterday, I'm like, I feel like crocheting right now. I don't even feel like diamond painting. I feel like crocheting. Partly because Red crocheted this beautiful shawl. And yes, Red, it was gorgeous. And I'm like, I want to do that. I want to crochet something. I did it, but I wanted to. Yeah, if I get this whole section done tonight, we got about 20 more minutes. And I might get this whole section done. They're a fussy crowd for sure. Yeah, like I've heard like they can be like, okay, so for those of you who don't know, Creativity by Gidge, she's a stitcher as well. She's a cross stitcher. And she has a floss tube channel on YouTube here. And it's called Creativity by Gidge. She diamond paints, but not very often, but she did like an unboxing video and stuff. She does floss tube. And so when I found her, like somehow I found her channel, her and I got talking. And the next thing I know, she's like, you should start a YouTube. I'm like, yeah, that's not happening. She goes, but you're funny. I'm like, no, I'm not. I'm like, I'm not starting a YouTube. No. And then Stitcherista, it's like she was talking to me that morning when I was watching her video. She said something about somebody giving her crap. And we all know, if you know Stitcherista, she ain't taking nobody's crap now. She said somebody was giving her crap about being a diamond painter now instead of doing cross-stitching all the time. Well, if you don't like what you're doing, why would you keep doing it? So apparently, if you start out on YouTube doing one craft, you're only ever allowed to do that one craft. And I'm like, yeah, which is part of the reason why you guys get one crochet tutorial a week. And then like the rest are like random diamond paintings, which, by the way, for those of you who are curious as to how I frame my diamond paintings, I did buy a frame yesterday. I will be doing a framing video next week. Actually, I'll do it probably tomorrow, and then you guys won't see it until next week. I need to record some like backup videos for like when I go to Montana in the next... Hold on, when do I go to Montana? Let me look at this calendar. So not next week, but the week after that. That Monday. Okay, so Paw, I'm probably gonna borrow that $40 on the 10th. But ow, that hurt. But I have to have something pre-recorded for that day because that's a Monday. What's so rude, Carrie? Did I say something to offend you? I love that Gidge has a DP and an X stitch of the same image. Oh yeah. She's crazy, which I'm surprised she's not here tonight. usually she catches my lives, and she's not here. That makes me very sad. I was actually gonna message her and tell her I was going live. So I'm like, maybe she forgot. I'm like, no, maybe she's busy. I'll leave her alone. So I didn't say nothing to her. Now I feel bad. Like I feel like I should go back and be like, hey, I went live a few hours ago. Where are you? I need to see your tiny little existence in my live chat. She's so tiny, you guys. I feel like I should put her in my pocket. She's so cute. And it's funny because I watch so much YouTube. Again, my children associate the name with the picture they have as a profile picture. So like if my kids see Rachel Ray, they immediately like, where's her chickens? Because she did a video and Maggie's learning how to read and she put for the monsters and Maggie lost her mind because Rachel showed her chickens. And then like Crafting with Christy, on her channel, she has her profile picture as Hello Kitty. So my daughter, every time we go watch one of Crafting with Christy's videos, my daughter goes, Mommy, but there was no Hello Kitty in any of that. I'm like, I know. I don't know, Maggie. I don't know why her profile picture is Hello Kitty. Maybe she just likes Hello Kitty. And then who else is there? They know Stitcherista when they see Stitcherista. They know Ella. And yes, my children watch these things, and these people curse. I curse. Like, I'm not like one of those people. I mean, I'm not sitting here like F this and F that. I mean, Papa will make sure I don't curse at them too much. But like my kids watch FlossTube with me and stuff, and I always see them getting so much flack about diamond painting and stitching in sequins. And Michelle Bendy Stitchy, I think it was, they went to a retreat and somebody brought in soulmates from Diamond Art Club or something, and they worked on it like all night together, which I thought was pretty awesome. And somebody gave them crap like, you're never going to come back to cross stitching and all this. And she goes, yes, I will. And you know, everybody stops one thing to do another thing. Like, you don't want to be doing too many crafts. Your brain will get exploded. But, like, I heard that cross stitchers get really nasty when they see other fellow floss tubers, especially, doing diamond painting because they assume that they're not going to come back to cross stitching. And if they don't, does that affect your everyday life? I mean, I don't see how it is. So why does it bother so many people? Like, I'm like, okay, that was a huge tangent. But when I met Creativity by Gidge, she's the one that got me to start my channel. She's like, do it, you're funny, they'll love you. I'm like, no, I'm going to sit at like 2 subscribers, which is going to be like my husband and my dad. I'm like, I'm going to be at 2 subscribers for the rest of my life. I'll get sad because I'm at 2 subscribers. And they're like, no, you should totally do it. So I asked Mr. Coffee, I'm like, what do you think about me starting a YouTube channel? He's like, well, I don't know. You're funny, so people will like you. I'm like, I'm not funny. At least I didn't think I was funny. Yeah, squirrel. Don't tell me my business, devil woman. What was it? Was that Billy Madison that's from DW? Like, they put the bag of poop on the guy's porch and set it on fire. And she's like, call the fire department. He's like, don't tell me my business, devil woman. My ex, Dave, Minna, my oldest daughter's dad, he would always say that to me. And now Mr. Coffee says it to me all the time. Stephanie, I don't see myself as being funny. I just kind of say weird things a lot. That's really the only thing I see. Like, my dad laughs at just about everything I say, but I figured, oh, he's just my dad. He's supposed to laugh. Like, when I talk to him, like, he sent me, okay, so this morning I explained how I didn't wake up till noon. My dad sent me a picture of medicine, and I literally threw my phone on the floor and went, no, Daddy, I'm not taking it. I apparently was having a dream that my dad was trying to make me take Robitussin. And if you know me, you know I don't like Robitussin. But he was sending me a picture because he was sick. Like, I had no sympathy. I was like, no, get that tussin out of my face. But, like, everybody's like, oh, who was that? Somebody asked me, am I like this in real life? You can ask my dad. I'm exactly like this. I don't really change anything for my channel. This is just how I am all the time. Super extra. I think I tell jokes in my sleep. Like, I don't know. I'm always like this. But I didn't think I was funny, and she's like, you should do it. And then Mr. Coffee's like, yeah, why not? I don't think I asked my dad about it. I think I mentioned it to him, and he goes, "Oh, okay. Well, what's the name of the channel?" And that's about as far as that went. My parents support me as long as I'm not like doing drugs or murdering people or becoming a prostitute or something. Like if you say you're gonna do something, they're like, "Oh, okay. So like, how do I support you? Like, explain this to me." So like, yeah. Which, Daddy, did you finish kitting up that Diamond Art Club yet? Stop shaking. I swear it's Parkinson's. And thus my nickname was born. I would tell my man and his Marine friends, don't get arrested. They synchronized response, don't tell me my business, devil woman. Yes! Oh, okay, I get it now. Uh-oh. New episode from Papa Console. Papa Console. And Mr. Coffee's not even here. See, it's times like this that makes me sad that Mr. Coffee's not here. One of the YouTube channels that him and I watch together is a gaming channel for the game he likes to play, like the one he's obsessed with, Destiny 2. And the guy just put out a new video, and I won't watch the videos without Mr. Coffee. And now he won't be home for another 3 hours, supposedly. And I'm sitting here like, but now I want to see what this video is, because this guy usually only puts out videos once a week. And he put up, like, this is like the second or third video this week. So I'm like, okay, now I have to check this out. The daughter of a medic. A medic, veteran, lots of things. My dad is lots of things. They told my dad he could be anything, and like Johnny Depp, he decided to be all the things. So like, yeah. But it's not, don't think just because my dad's a medic that I'm you know, I was always in good health. No. Because if Tussin didn't fix it, take a nap. Good night, Kelly. I'll be probably back on live again on Sunday. But yeah, we got another 10 minutes here before I have to say my goodbyes. Y'all gonna end up having me have like a 6-hour long live chat. And I need to go check on them churring, because I'm pretty sure one of them churring. Okay, have you ever gone into your kid's room and they're in a weird position? Like, I lost my daughter the other day because she fell asleep underneath. I was fussing at her because she has a bunch of pillows. She asked me to buy all these pillows for her, and then she doesn't use any of them. When I go in her room, they're all on the floor. And her mattress essentially sits on the floor because with her epilepsy, she has the seizures in her sleep. And I don't want to risk her falling out of bed and knocking her head off something. So she sleeps on mattresses and stuff on the floor. She's fine with it. She gets to jump on her bed and jump off and not hurt herself. Yay, 6 hours. Done. I start wisdom in the morning. No, you got to take that 24-hour break, Pawpaw. You're going to hurt your little fingies. But yeah, so I have to go check on her because last night I went to go check on her and I couldn't find her and I got all panicky, and I see one of her pillows moved, and here she done piled the pillows on top of herself and went to sleep. And I'm thinking she did that because I mentioned that she never uses the pillows, and then we commenced to having a 20-minute pillow fight because she doesn't use the pillows. Oh, don't worry. I feel like I should ask my dad to crochet me something for Christmas now. My original gift I asked my parents was for a cookbook, because when I was little, my parents used to make the best food, even though I got chicken all the time. And now I'm realizing why they bought chicken all the time. But, P 939. See, where is it? There it is. But I asked my parents for a cookbook of all the recipes that they used to make us when we were little. But I can't let my dad write it because my dad's in the medical field. And I know, Papa, I know you're telling me to leave you alone. But my dad has medical handwriting. And if you don't know what that means, if you've ever been to the doctor and they write you a prescription, but the prescription was just like a bunch of weird lines, that's how my dad is. So I can't have him do the cookbook, like write the cookbook, because I can't feed my kids prescriptions for dinner. I love my dad to death. I really do. But I can't feed my kids the prescriptions for dinner. So like I need my mom to do it because she has that big fat jumbo handwriting that's really fancy. So I need her to do it. But to motivate my mom to do anything, first you got to get her away from bingo. So you have to ask her around the time when there's no bingo going on, which is never. And then you got to get her to sit still long enough to actually write it. And she told me the other day, that she bought the notebook to start writing it. And I was like, sweet, we're one step closer. Now we got to get her a pen so that she can write in it. And then eventually, at some point, she'll put the two together and I'll get my cookbook I want for Christmas. I'm not a hard person to shop for. Hold up, what? Hold up, Papa, what are we talking about sending pictures? I'm so lost, Papa. I gave my son's girlfriend a homemade cookbook for Christmas one year. When they broke up, he took it back. Savage. Red, your son is savage. He's just as savage as you are. Like, the savagery is real with that family. Like, I'm telling you right now. He's like, oh, and if you think you keeping my mama cooking, nope. Savagery. Red's son is like, yeah, no, we're not keeping that together. Papa, I love you to death. I really do. You know you got bad handwriting because you gave it to me. Talk about them, hush. He gave bad handwriting. Sure did. Diamond paint. Diamond paint. Dealing with all the diamond paints. Every time my sister sees one of these diamond paintings, she goes, that's so many tiny little diamonds. I'm like, yeah, but if you did it, you would love it. So I'm half tempted to send my sister. My sister is obsessed, one, with Elf on the Shelf. She has no children. So, like, my dad keeps telling me there's just no point of sending her an Elf on the Shelf. But she will call me at 8:45 in the morning on a Saturday to ask me what my Elf on the Shelf is doing. And so I thought about buying her an Elf on a Shelf and a diamond painting and see if she, like, likes it. I know she would. Yeah, see, Papa? Kids like getting cookbooks. And then if me and Mr. Coffee ever split up, that's not happening. But if that was ever a thing, I would take it back from him and, like, you think you get my parents good cooking? Nope. Like, I could be savage too, Papa. Sometimes when I do lives, depending on how much work I got done, I like to go back and rewatch the lives, but I don't actually watch it. What I do is I will fast forward through the whole thing to watch all the diamonds go into place. I like seeing time lapse videos, and so, like, I'll do that to see all the diamonds go into place. Is that weird? So. So you may get it for your birthday. I hope to get not to get it for my birthday. For those of you who don't know, my birthday's in August. It is December. He's probably right. I have faith that Nana will get me my cookbook for Christmas. Like, every time I talk to my mom now, I'm like, "Ma, ma," because I call her Ma, which is hilarious. Because if I get in my car and say my mom's name, like if I say Ma in my car, and my car will go, now calling Ma. But no, not enough time. Then Red, don't side with him. But yeah, like, I'm hoping that I get it before my birthday because I really like that as a Christmas gift, Pawpaw. Pawpaw, you could type it up. That's not writing it. No, Pawpaw's mad because I keep saying he has bad handwriting, but he knows he has bad handwriting. Read your own handwriting once, Pawpaw. I can't read mine, so don't feel bad. You have a doctor's handwriting. You've been, like, in the medical field almost your entire life. You have medical field handwriting. And for those of you who don't know what that means, just imagine trying to write a grocery list in a rush, and that's what my dad's handwriting looks like. He'll be, like, trying to write his name or something, and it looks like somebody was running out of the house trying to make a grocery list. But don't worry, Pawpaw. Next time Minna comes to your house, y'all should practice handwriting with her, because my 12-year-old's handwriting looks like she's in first grade learning how to color for the first time with one of those jumbo crayons. Like, bad handwriting is just hereditary in my family. Orion has really big jumbo bad handwriting. Like, it's just a thing here. That's how you can know. That's how you know they're his grandkids, because we all got bad handwriting. And when my kids get older, they'll be like, my mom gave me bad handwriting. I will be in my dad's position where they'll be saying that I gave it to them, and then I will tell them that Pawpaw gave it to me. And it's something that we can talk about always. I can find only your business page on Facebook. Do you have others? Nope. The business page, Miss Crochet and Coffee, is... Okay, I lied. Miss Crochet and Coffee is technically a business page, but essentially is where I post all the stuff that I'm doing with my diamond paintings and stuff. It's not really a business page anymore, but I don't know how to switch it over, so I just didn't get rid of it. I also have Alicia Harris Photography on Facebook, and that I rarely post on it, but I do. If I find something pretty I take pictures of, I will post pictures in there every once in a while. I don't usually use it. And then I have my Instagram. The Instagram probably gets used the most. Like, that's where I post, like, all my progress pictures and pictures of, like, sometimes I'll post pictures of the dogs or something. You won't probably see a whole lot of pictures of the kids on there, not unless Maggie's modeling something for me, which does happen every once in a while. But she doesn't need to model a diamond painting. So, you know. Why there got to be like 1/6 down here? Like, this whole bottom part is done, except for that 1/6. You see that? You see the lonely 6 down there? I can't let it just sit there. 645. 645. There it is. Well, thank you. Six. Up. Daisy's like, Mommy, why won't you open the door? I'm not doing it, Daisy. I'm not doing it. Look at that. There's another one right there. Like, good grief. It's also half English a day medical abbreviations. I don't even know what that means, Papa. What does that mean? What did you just say? I feel like you were okay, here you go. My dad's handwriting is like he's writing. I don't even know how to say that now. What are you working on next? That is a question, and since it is midnight my time, which means it's time for me to get going. But that is a question I'm going to leave up to you guys. I have quite a few diamond paintings that have come in over the last couple of days. What is your Instagram name? I'm a new subscriber to your channel. Hey, Lakeisha, welcome. My Instagram name is Miss Crochet and Coffee. It's the same all through the board. I keep it simple. You will see diamond painting on there now. You will see some crochet stuff on there. But if you go back to when I first started it, you'll see nothing but crochet stuff on there. Did I just mix colors? That's okay. It was like 4 diamonds. Boom. Nope, that one goes back in there. All right, so letter S. What number is letter S, people? So y'all just ain't gonna tell me? It's 779. All right, I found out for myself. I literally got that whole section done. Like, I got all of that done. Isn't that awesome? 310. It's not 3... Jen, no. Not the 310s. It's funny. I don't even... When I buy my diamond paintings, I don't even worry about 310s in them. But, okay. So, yeah, that's the question I'm going to pose to you guys. So, I got 2 diamond paintings in lately that I really, really want to start. There is the zodiac sign, sun and moon. And then there's the 2 koi fish from my video this morning. I don't know which one I want to start. And that's probably like the hardest decision for me to make. Do I start the koi fish or do I start the sun and moon? Like, I probably can show you a picture of them. This thing hates my life. I'm sorry. Some people are super extra to me. I just got on my Facebook page and somebody's like, one of my friends is pregnant and she's like being the extra most bestest with it. Like, she's like, midway through a contraction, sitting butterfly style to get it going. I'm like, the last thing I was trying to do during contractions or birth of my children was try to take selfies of myself. Stop. Just stop. She's so extra. So yeah, hold on, let me flip this into a laptop. All right. So there's the koi fish one. I got this, the video that was up this morning. There's the koi fish. Okay. And then there's a weird picture of Killian staring at me in the kitchen. There's the zodiac sun and moon that I got in the other day from Diamond Express. So I don't know. And of course, it's not going to say Pisces, Aries, Taurus. That all is going to be blurred out because it's a 30 by 30. It doesn't have enough detail, which kind of makes me sad. But you know what? It is what it is. I'm going to do it anyway. So I don't know which one to do. I don't know whether to do the koi fish or the sun and moon. Papa. Papa says koi fish. Oh, snap. I was going to buy that one last week. It's really nice. Which one, Lakeisha? The koi fish? Because I've never seen anybody with the koi fish. And okay, I'm not even going to lie. When I bought it for my husband. The Zodiac. Yeah, I've been staring at that freaking diamond painting for like a month. And I'm like, you know what? Bunk it. I'm just going to get it. So I just got it. I ordered it from a company I found on Instagram. Yeah, like they're both awesome, which is why I don't know which one to start. Koi, take a break from dark colors. That's true. Which actually, I don't mind the dark colors. Is that weird? Like, I don't really mind dark colors. And this painting actually doesn't really have a ton of dark colors. Like, this is dark because right here, you can't see that. Oh, you can see that though. Okay, so let's try this again. Sorry, don't get sick on me. This right here is supposed to be a little house, okay? This is a pathway going up to the house. So this here is a pathway going up to that little house. And then there's this here, which I like. This is why I like the opaque colors too. This here, without blinding myself, is like, there's another cloud here. I don't know what that's supposed to be, like a ninja or something. But like, there's a little house right here. And then that's more green. That's 823 and like 939 here. But it's like bright purples and stuff too. So like, it's essentially like these colors. And I like the koi fish because it's one of the few ones that I've ordered lately. Cloud ninjas, yes. It's one of the few ones I've ordered lately that is actually around. But I'm not sure how well that's going to look because it has they put the dummy bars on it. So there's like circles on it. Not calling anybody dumb if you have to use the thing. I'm not saying that. Well, koi fish looks good too, but the Zodiac looks like it's a lot of fun. And you know what's funny? That koi fish has absolutely no 310s. Not one. I would... Where? Oh, I know where it is. Hold on, I gotta go in my storage here beside my couch because I put the paper in there. I gotta remember to put it back in there. Nope, took out diamonds. Nope, get back in there. All right, so yeah, there's my inventory sheet. I don't actually think I paid too much for it. I ended up actually getting a full refund for both the kits I got from Diamond Express because they had so many issues, like something about a wheel or something. I didn't know what was going on. I was just told they were just giving me a refund. But yeah, so this is the Zodiac one. But look at it. It goes from 161 to 347. There's absolutely not one 310 in the whole painting. I didn't think that was possible. And it's only 35 colors. There's a whole lot of 5200. But that's the most of any color in the entire diamond painting. So, how many 5200s? It has 3,956. Can you see it now? You can always do eeny, meeny, miny, mo. I could do eeny, meeny, miny, mo. But now I'm trying to figure out which one I actually want to do because, like, I kind of want to do the koi because it's round. But I really, really want to do this one because I have had my eye on this one for a month. And I was like, that is going to look so awesome. But somebody else I knew was saying about getting it. And I told them, if you get it, get a 40 by 40. And I guarantee you that will give you the detail you want. Because I'm not sure how detailed this one's going to come out because of the fact that it's a 30 by 30. So it's not like, you can see that you can make out some of the symbols. But you can definitely make out like all the lines and the sun and the moon in the middle. So I'm not sure. And I'll be finished with this diamond painting in the morning. I'm going to do my normal, which is now becoming my normal. Well, because the koi is round, you'll be finished in no time. Oh, none of my paintings ever take me longer than a week. Like, I just did one called Lips Like Morphine, and she was a 60 by 78. I thought for sure I was going to be working on that thing forever. Nope, 7 days. Which kind of makes me mad, because then I'm like, crap, now I got to kit up a whole nother diamond painting. Where I do mind kitting them up, because I don't like kitting up diamond paintings. I just want to work on them. If someone stole them on you, which one would you be most disappointed in not getting to do? The Zodiac one, because I've been looking forward to it so bad. So you're right, Jen. You're right. I get you. All right, so I'm going to show you guys my progress so far. If my lazy arm will sit up and stop being lazy. It's so lazy. So here is my progress so far. And there's a little boat, which is funny because up close, it looks like absolutely nothing. But then when you do that back view, you can see a boat. But then there's waves crashing, and there's sand and sun glaring on the beach, and the sun, it's so sparkly. And then I got part of the pathway done. So you can see the path, which I thought was here, but apparently it's there. But you will see a finishing video for this one on Monday. I guarantee I'll have it done by then. I want to thank each and every one of you for being here with me tonight. We've been live for 3 hours and almost 15 minutes. So, jumping bean. Thank you. I appreciate it. Thank you guys all so much for being here tonight. I really appreciate it. After Hours Lounge will be starting to go live midweek. So the Wednesday lives, I will continue doing those. I'm probably going to make them about 2 to 3 hours, depending on, because I think I'm going to make them at noon and then do a 2-hour one, because then I'm forced to get off because my kids get out of school. But Fridays, Sundays, and Wednesdays are going to be my live nights. I've decided that's it. I'm not going to switch it up anymore. I'm not going to have everybody guessing. So Wednesday afternoon from 12 Central Time to 2 Central Time. Friday evenings, and usually when I do it in the evening, it goes from 9 until midnight my time, which is Central Standard Time. Took me a long time to figure that out because I move people. I don't know stuff. Anyways. And then on Sunday evenings from 9 until midnight, which if you can't stay for the whole thing because it's a school night or it's a work night or whatever, what have you, that's perfectly fine. I don't expect anybody to stay and sit here and listen to me ramble for 3.5 hours. But again, I do thank and appreciate each and every one of you for subscribing and supporting my channel. It means so much to me. With that said, I am your host, Miss Crochet and Coffee. I'm going to get out of here. Peace, love, and chicken grease. Have a good night, everybody. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Thanks, Jen. Thanks, Molly. I didn't even realize I hit 300. Whoop, whoop. Happy dance. Happy dance. Floss it out. Yes, time to get some sleep. Or for me, I got to go walk the dogs out front. So thank you, Dearly Crafted. It's always my pleasure to host a live for you guys. Oh, Lakeisha, well, happy 300. 100 cool points to Lakeisha because she was my third 100. Y'all got me speaking broken English. Jesus. She was my 300th subscriber. Thank you, Lakeisha. 300 cool points to you. But with that said, guys, I really should get going. Thank you guys again so much. Have a good night. Drive safely. See you guys in the next one. Bye.